Hey everyone!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome. It is Wicked Wednesday, which means
It is.
here we are. Um, we are Wicked Game.
Here we are.
We're Wicked Game. We do TTRPG things. And today we're doing our D&D 5e game, which is called From the Ashes. I'm Lydia.
Lydia,
What? What?
you started from the back foot, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm not with it today. I'm Lydia. I'm the DM. This is Nikki. I think I'm pointing in the right direction. I think that is probably Michelle, and I think this is
That's
probably
me.
Tom.
That's Tom.
So the gang's all here, essentially. We're all here. Most of us are firing on all cylinders. Some of us only half. Quick announcements.
Yes.
This time next week, not this time, but like on a Wednesday next week, we're going to be dropping something new in the YouTube. So like it's new. It's something a little bit different. So look out for that. And I think that's it. That was a briefer announcement than I thought it was going to be. As always, massive love to Rooney, to Flash, to Sweet Poison, who are our mods in the chat. And I think that's everything. So unless anyone's got anything else to say, let
Preemptive
us
fuck you.
let us transcend this frightful reality for a better one. Last week on From the Ashes, the gang left the village, Glisscross, for the final leg of the journey to go to Arroway Haven. And something's shouting at me. Along the way, they came across a carriage that was half buried in the sand, and there were a small group of strange, revolting creatures reveling in their recent killing of the carriage drivers. And the gang fought them and rescued the man inside, who was called Marcus. They traveled the rest of the way together. On arriving at Arroway Haven, they blagged themselves, with the help of a charisma class and a natural 20, they blagged themselves a gondola all of their own and sailed themselves into the city. But it wasn't quite as glamorous as they had been led to believe by Marcos. There was sort of a strange atmosphere in the city. He asked them to take them straight to the dwelling of the proconsul, who was his mother, which is called the Pale Manor. And upon arrival, you were taken into a hall where you met a woman called Saver, who informed Marcus that there had been a vote of no confidence against his mother, and that she had been put in her place as proconsul. You were ushered out, and just as you got back into the gondola, with the help of a high perception roll and a carefully placed bit of telepathy from Serge, it was revealed to you a terrible fate of Marcos. And so, in quiet shock, they made their way through the city until coming to the tavern called the Cat in the Custard Pot, where they alighted and encountered some unsavory folks who stole Nix's hat and demanded money from them. So, fellows, if we are ready to roll initiative, go straight. We're not fucking around. We're just going to get straight into it.
These fuckers. They're wrong place, wrong time, wrong neighborhood. Right here. I'm not gonna lie.
we are hoping that we can get this. We can absolutely nail Foundry this week. So if everyone can just roll their initiative.
We all have, Lydia.
We've done it.
Let us. Oh, you've done it. You've done it.
We're
Mine
ready.
feels like catching up. All right. So the order, because I don't think you guys can see the initiative roll. So for you guys, the order is Nyx, Cam, Surge, and then all the bad ones.
They done fucked up, Lydia.
All the bad guys.
They did done fuck up, though.
Okay. So as one of them. It is the slightly like darker looking human person right opposite you, Nyx, has your hat on their head and shink, weapons are drawn.
Sure.
You are first up. What do you do?
First up, I'm just gonna look this guy dead in the eyes and just say, you should not have done that. And I'm gonna cast Bane on him and his two friends.
Bane.
He needs
Sorry, Lydia. Was that a Bane impression?
No, you're mistaken. I don't do that kind of thing. I have more dignity than that.
Sure.
Charisma saving throws, please.
I was born in the dignity.
Molded by it. You merely adopted dignity when you were already a man.
Oh, no, is this how we
Already
started?
off track.
That's an 8
Oh.
from this guy.
No,
Which guy? You getting the guy right in front of the
all three.
Oh, ish.
Wait, they all three of them get Bane.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy failed. Let me. I think I can do a thing.
It's like any Weatherspoons the week that film came out.
Oh god.
There's a bunch of guys getting Banes on.
I can't see any of these little icons. So I'm just going to do any of them just to let me know that he's got something in the corner there.
Thanks.
This guy, he has a 6, so he's also Bane.
Yes, Bane.
This guy rolled a 13.
I don't think that's enough. Oh, it is just enough. The save is 13.
Okay, so the little halfling by the cart does okay.
He's okay.
But the two humans are not feeling fresh.
Good. And then I'm just pulling out my little scalpel that I've got and looking daggers at this guy.
Horrifying.
Yeah. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Next up is Cam. Our sweet boy Cam.
He is no good. He is. So the glowing kind of like canopy, the kind of mint green and white canopy, is this the entrance to the tavern?
Actually, the tavern is the slightly bigger building with the white awning over
piss
on
and
the other
shit.
side.
I don't think. Oh yes, I can see the edge of a white awning. There's a fountain in the way. Also, just in my head, is anyone seen that meme of the kitten getting into a yogurt pot and just getting its face absolutely covered in yogurt? That's the little like hanging sign. It's just like
That's the sign. That's the sign. Yeah, a cat that has actually ruined itself with custard. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
It's taken from my imagination from a time when Malloy got his head in a bowl of chowder that I made. And just
Chowder?
looked up. So
your
thick.
cat is the oldest man I've ever met. Like,
He fucking loves chowder. He loves chowder.
Oh, boy.
what weapons do they draw, Lydia?
Okay. Well.
I don't need the. Don't tell me what they actually are, because
Sharp, I think.
Cam wouldn't know. But like, have they pulled out like koshes, or have they pulled out like swords and blades?
I'm going to tell you this. Despite you telling me not to tell you, asking me for what they are, and then telling me not to, I'm going to explain this. The guy that has a hat on is holding a really big hammer. The guy who is kind of nearer you is looking has something on his back, but he's like looking to the other guy that's already got the weapons drawn and is sort of in the middle of going, what? So he's not drawn anything yet. He's literally got his hands up like this going, are you sure?
Right.
Guess I'll die.
I think I'm going to use my my free action. I'm going to turn invisible.
Furbolgs
Interesting.
be doing that shit, don't they?
Cam is going to turn invisible. And then he is going to go 1, 5, 10, 15 to the person who's... Because this one pulled out a bow and arrow, correct?
That one that you're standing next to now has got a bow and arrow, yeah.
And then I would like to... This would render me visible, Lydia. I would have to endure the mortifying ordeal of being seen. But I think...
one of them isn't going to do an opportunity attack because they don't really know, but the other one is going to do a disadvantaged opportunity attack.
Interesting.
Um,
What's it going to be, Lydia?
it's a 19 to hit.
A disadvantage?
Yes.
Lydia, I'm invisible!
Oh, I only got a 19.
I'm invisible! I'm invisible, Lydia! Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 points of damage. You just feel on the back, in between your shoulder blades, you feel this hammer swing round and hit you hard in between your shoulder blades, knocking the air
I think this
right
is
out.
this is probably the first time Cam's ever seen a hammer used as a weapon. So you go, he's gonna run, and I want to basically, in the biz, we call this a dump tackle. And I know Tom is immediately, me and Tom, in the biz we call this a dump tackle, but I would like to...
What biz is this? What fucking biz is this exactly?
Rugby. I would like to...
I'm sorry. You're speaking to somebody who was in many rugby leagues here.
Hey, Lydia? You didn't know what I meant though, did you? So,
I didn't. I was on the wing. I don't do that.
yeah, it's basically the... I think Cam, seeing the bow, is going to immediately go, that kills people. Like, people die. And he's going to run and basically half pick them up and use the rest of my movement and my action to throw this person into the canal.
All right, let's do a grapple off.
The halfling, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Using my new Cam die. Thank you very much, Ash.
Yeah. You
Give me
die.
a 13 from the...
Well, I rolled a 17 on the dice.
Only?
Only a 17.
All right, well, you have them grappled. For the second half of it, I'm going to need an athletics skill check from you. It's kind of I mean, it's only a little halfling, but they aren't...
I've still got 10 foot of movement to move the 5 foot, and you spend 10 foot doing it, and then my action is to, like, basically I'm moving through them and taking a shove action, if you will allow.
Yeah, okay.
I rolled 19 on my athletics.
Yeah, that's good. Are you dumping them in the canal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's currently where they are. Livid, absolutely livid.
So I am here. They are wet. I think, so Cam is invisible until he makes contact with this halfling, and I think he's just been like, help, and push this person into the river.
Okay, that fit. What a round.
What a round.
Hey, Cam has one plan, and it is pick it up, put it in the water. it's you pick it up, and then you put it in the water.
I mean, so far, that one thing that you do it. You do it well.
You do. You do.
Serge, tell me your wishes.
Sick. So that was, excuse me. That was kind of what I was planning on doing, just not with my arms. So I think instead,
I don't need arms.
I don't need arms for that kind of shit, actually. I think instead I'm just gonna. I'm really not feeling very happy right now, and the eyes just go completely black, and I
Love it when he does that.
and I point at the person directly in front of Nyx, and just kind of like what am I saying? The sort of chaos bolt starts to form and goes out towards him. Let's hope I hit. Okay. That was a 6. So 11.
Wait. No, 11 doesn't hit. Oh God, it was so cool though.
Oh, I'm very good at that. At failing afterwards.
Okay, so that's your action. Are you taking any movement?
I think as a bonus action, I'm gonna take out the sort of rod that has. It's not that kind of show, folks. The rod that I have had in my pocket ever since the start.
Whap out your rod, babe.
I'm whapping out my penis. And
no, not like that. It's a euphemism, guys. Penis doesn't mean penis in this context.
And I think I'm just gonna stay where I am currently.
Nice. Okay. So with that, we have then the big fella turns to the one opposite Nyx and goes, Bobby, are you sure this doesn't seem right? And like slowly puts his hand to something that's like strapped to his back, but he doesn't pull it yet. And Bobby just turns around and goes, Benno, you get that fucking thing out now! And that's I'm afraid like Benno's gonna maybe just move. He's a bit unsure of himself, so he's just gonna move here, I think. Do what I tell you to, you nasty little foundry.
Oh, Benno.
Fucking Benno.
Benno's alright.
I can't move him for some reason, so I'm just gonna. He just stays there for the time being. For some reason, the dictionaries come up on my laptop. Like it's so fun. It's so fun what happens. Anything can happen, guys.
Anything can happen.
Right, up next though. So many things opened themselves when I tried to do that. Like, what am I looking at now? What am I even looking at?
Today, folks, join us as we all watch Lydia freak out.
At Foundry.
Freak out!
Okay.
I've got something terrible's about to happen.
Something interesting does happen. If I could, I'm just still getting the last of the pop-ups. There we go. The last one's gone. Someone out of the darkness. I'm gonna just roll something. Okay, that's pretty good.
Ooh, Becca.
Secret rolls.
I don't like it.
You see, suddenly, next to you, Serge, is another halfling who is currently, you didn't know, because you were focusing on somebody else, and then you just look to your side, and you see this little halfling woman with like dark hair pulled up into a bun, and she's got she's pulled her hand out of Nyx's pocket, and she's just holding loose change in her hand, and is like, she puts it in her pocket, and then she looks at you.
Oh, I hate this so much. This is actually making me genuinely angry.
Yeah.
And as she like puts the change away, she like looks at you and goes, I mean, get a fucking coin purse at least, and stabs you with a sword.
Rude.
So fucking rude.
That is 17 plus 4, so that's 21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
With no, there's no sneak attack. Oh, it is full damage though, so that's actually 10 points of piercing damage.
Did you use that icon on Foundry?
I'm just taking it off invisible because
There
they
we
were
go.
hidden.
Oh, there they are.
Ouch.
Don't love this position I'm in.
Yeah, you're flanked. Next up is
Okay, I definitely know what I'm doing next turn anyway, so it's all good.
next up is the halfling that got dunked in the water, who splutters and is absolutely livid.
That's their turn, right? Just being livid is a full
That
action.
is an action, being livid.
I think they're just going to hold on to. They're going to grip onto the side.
You bloody fucker.
I heard it before I could see it, which was really confusing. And they're just going to swing a club at you from the water before they get trying to get out.
I've disadvantage.
It is disadvantage, and
Is
the
it the
first one was a
water?
4. So
Wet
it's just a kind of angry like this, and it doesn't even scrape your ankles. You quite easily just step out of the way of this
No.
club. Okay, so up after that person is the infamous Bobby.
Come on, Bobby, come at me. I mean,
Come on,
don't.
Bobster.
I'm weak.
Please, actually.
Please don't.
That giant hammer that he just swung around and hit your friend with, he looks you in the eye and goes, "Oh, you're gonna regret not just handing it over, you little bitch." And
I hate so much.
Yeah.
actually he might miss. It's a 15.
That'll hit, but have you rolled your d4 to take off?
Mm.
We need a 3 or higher.
No, it's
Oh.
1.
Cool. He still hits. Okay.
So damage on this rather hefty warhammer. The DM is mad, but you're going to be quite pleased because I rolled a 1, so that's 4.
I mean, that still hurts me.
Livid.
Not as much as the theft of my money, but it hurts.
Okay, top of the round. It's your go.
Oh God, I know the sensible thing to do, but I'm not sensible. I'm angry, and this man just attacked me. What would Nix do?
Let's everyone get little bracelets
Yeah.
You what?
Why are we getting
Oh,
bracelets?
instead of what would Jesus do.
Oh. What would
Once
Nix
again,
do?
Lydia's mocking the
Who's
religion.
put a grid up?
Me, sorry. I'm just.
You need me to get rid of it, don't you? Because you're forever putting up grids and then going.
No, it's all good. I've figured out how to get rid now, thankfully.
I'm gonna take a swing at Bobby in front of me, right at his throat.
Oh, you're just gonna slice that guy's throat open?
Yeah.
Taking lessons from Savor so soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon, Lydia. Too soon.
Okay, roll.
Is Cam the only one who doesn't know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
That
Ignorance
hits.
is bliss.
It's not a lot of damage. It's 5 points of damage.
It's good though. It's good. That's good. He kind of clutches at his throat and goes, "Ugh, God." And so, are you doing anything else for your round?
Did I hear Surge just get stabbed over my shoulder?
Sure, you've got great passive perception.
Then I'm just gonna do a bonus action, a little healing word for Surge.
Oh, thank you.
7 points of healing. she just like slashes at him, and then she spins around, just sees like Serge with like a stab wound, and it's just like, no, it'll be okay. Yeah.
All right. That's your action and your bonus action. I'm guessing you might not want to move.
No, I'm staying here.
Okay. So next up is Cam.
Right. Plan A never fails. Cam's gonna turn around now that the halfling is in the water where it should be. He's gonna turn around and go, yeah, and he's gonna run. Lydia, I would like to take this man's hammer from him.
All right.
Get that, Uncle. I think you should do it.
Okay. I mean,
Steal his hammer.
On the backswing, I'd just like to
Would it be a
it's
contested
not quite a
grapple?
grapple check, is it? Because you're trying to grab something that he's already holding.
There is, if we want to get real wanky, there is an optional disarm rule in the DMG.
Well, what does that look like? I don't have the book near me.
I haven't got it.
It's
It's over there.
essentially, you
But
get
you just
to disarm someone.
Thanks, Tom.
Do that, you dick.
I'll do it. I'll find it. Oh.
No, what we'll do is this. I feel like it can't be as easy as a grapple because you're not just trying to grab hold of somebody, you're trying to take something from them. So you roll athletics. No, you roll why not?
A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's athletics or dexterity check.
Okay, let's do that.
If you don't want to do that, we can do what you want to do. I've just found that's the action.
No, that works absolutely fine.
Let's do it.
Fuck.
Only good rolls?
I've rolled a 22.
Oh, only good rolls.
Oh.
Wait.
You, Lydia.
Wait. I've read the wrong thing. That's a check.
Attack one.
It's the same 22.
Okay. You grasp at it and you think for a second, you get your hands around it, and he just pulls back and sort of is now like very aware of you. And okay, so
I would then like to expend my bonus action, or the time that would be allotted for a bonus action, to scream, "Help! Help! We are being robbed!"
Robbed. We are being robbed.
Robbed! Give me
Okay,
rob, me mama.
noted. Just for the fun, just for the flavor. Can I have a little like performance? I know you rolled a lot this go, but just for the fun of it, let's have a little performance. Let's see
Yeah.
how much you use your diaphragm in this moment.
Look,
Performance.
Look, guys. I've murdered one of your potential friends NPCs. So let's have a little bit of fun.
15. 15.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good bellow. That's a good.
Help! Help!
Okay, so up after Cam is Serge.
Cool. So I am going to sort of, having been stabbed, you can kind of see like crackling, like potential energy kind of rippling around me, and I say to Nyx telepathically, as my bonus action, I'm gonna say, you need to step away, and I am going to move. Oh, it's not letting me. Hold up. Oh God, what am I doing? Help
Drawing
me.
lines.
Get back. Press the person in the corner. I think you're probably on like.
Cool, I
up
got
at
it.
the
I
top,
got it.
there's a little
Sort
person
of having been stabbed.
I'm gonna move here. I'm still in range. Haven't been got yet. And I'm going to hold my action to cast a spell. That spell will be cast when Nyx gets at least 5 foot away from me, and that spell, for your reference, is Thunderwave.
Nice. Good to know. Good to know. You begin casting Thunderwave. Okay, up after Surge though is Benno.
I realise this is a bad move.
I love it.
Benno like tentatively takes his maul from his back and like holds it in his hand and like looks at you, Surge, and just goes, "You should have just given it to him." And he
Is he gonna bonk?
He's gonna do a little bonk.
Minus a D4 from that.
Yeah, it was
that just attacks?
really half-hearted.
No, it's attacks and saving throws.
I think it's still gonna hit though.
Oh, it's almost definitely still gonna hit. I've got an AC of 11.
That is 15.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
But as it comes down, he goes, "Sorry."
What a murderous apology.
Cool motive,
It's
still
12.
with it.
It's
12?
12
Cool,
points
cool.
of bludgeoning as it sort of comes down like clumsily, like scuffs down your shoulder, but the weight of it really like yanks your shoulder out of its
Yeah.
little joint for a sec. Okay, I'm going to say at this point, after the shouting that Cam did, like literally split seconds ago, the door to the Cat in the Custard opens and you see a human man like looking out at what's going on, and he kind of watches just for a split second, and then he makes a call up. I won't do it because I'm quite near the microphone, but he does a call up into the air, like a kind of almost like a bird song gets called up into the air, and then he just looks at you and just shuts the door again.
Hey, that's gravy. He did one thing.
He summoned Batman.
He cast dissonant
That's
whispers on a
exactly-
passing seagull.
Batman lives in Iridia, guys. That's where Batman's been this whole time.
I knew it.
I know you guys were wondering. Oh, that tickled me. Okay. All right. Well, we got the little pickpocket behind Nyx is I'll say Nyx, like when you sense that she was there, I'd say it was more like she has terrible breath. It was less the stabbing and more just like a wave of halitosis came from behind. And you feel she's gonna go for a stab in the back.
How rude.
She does have advantage, but she's not baned, but she rolled a 3 both times.
Rude lady.
Yes.
Which gives her a 7 all in all. And you just kind of hear her go, "God, I can't, she's that dark cape." And she misses.
No stabs for you, stinky, stinky baby.
And
Stinky
we
babe.
move to the other halfling who uses his whole action to clamber out of the water and doesn't have bonus actions.
He's not going to enjoy my next turn.
But you see him pull a net out from his that's been hooked up in his belt, and he holds it ready for his next go. It's your boy Bobby.
Come on,
Bobby's
Bobby.
up.
What are you doing? Gonna hit me? You gonna try to hit me?
Bobby, you belly.
Yeah, Bobby's gonna go for a big swing, and he's just gonna turn to at Benno at the same time and go, "Get your shit together."
Don't get your shit together, Benno.
He's got advantage.
He's banged.
So
I know that doesn't help
15,
much.
but Bane. So that's
Why is he not attacking me?
13, but then also plus 5, so it's 18. Excuse me. I'm guessing 18
That's gonna
hit.
hit. That's hitting.
Okay. You take 7 points of thwack damage. As you feel that huge hammer just get swung round and like hits you in the side. Okay. Top of the round.
It's me. Is it me?
It's you. It's you next. Go.
Cool. Well, Nyx trusts Surge and can probably sense the static energy coming from him. So she's gonna take the disengage action and, like, what's that guy? That guy on gangs?
Ross Kemp.
Oh, like Ross Kemp. I'm gonna get out of there.
Sometimes you've got to man up or Kemp down.
Having Ross Kemp just in our D&D game rent free makes me happy.
There you go. Fucking
Amazing.
Ross Kemp.
As that happens, you just sort of like hear that full-on kind of, and can all three of them make Constitution saving throws, please?
Ooh, and 2 of them are baned with that, aren't they?
Bind.
Yeah, they are.
Fucking Ross
Oh
Kemp.
wait, I need to make
Okay.
a concentration check.
Got to be a 10.
I rolled an 18, so 19, I'm good.
Okay, Bobby rolled a 16, rolled a 15, rolled a Constitution, rolled an 18.
Cool, Bobby's good.
Benno even. Oh, Benno rolled a 4.
Oh, Benno!
rolled
We're
a
rooting
3.
for you.
Well, no, we were.
I was.
Benno rolled. I mean, I think I don't have his Constitution down, but he would have had okay Constitution, but it would still be around the like 5-6 kind of area.
Yep.
Halitosis.
Halitosis Jones.
Helentosis.
Helen Tosis. She rolled a 16.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. So it's only Benno that takes full damage and flies 10 foot away from me, which is a bit of a problem for both of us.
But one because Lydia can't move them, and the other one because they're bit. Oh no, she can now.
I'm just going to roll damage. So it was okay damage. It was 8 points of thunder damage. So the 2 that succeeded take 4 and are still stood up, which is a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue.
Oh, so Benno's on the ground, is he?
Benno's prone.
Yeah, he just
on the
flies
ground.
back and like sits down real heavy on his tailbone and like cries out in pain. He takes full coccyx pain.
Oh.
Yeah, but most importantly, there is a sort of cacophonous sound that can be heard from 500 feet away.
Fun fact: I was once hitting my coccyx with a sledgehammer. So you know.
Not a fan.
You're getting muddled again with what happens in D&D. That just happened to Cam. It didn't really happen to Nick.
No, it has. It has. It's a real thing that's happened to me. Anyway.
Cam's going.
All right, so that's Nyx's full go and the held action. So now we're moving to Cam.
Fuck! I've lost his voice. Start with the hit.
Stop
I'm gonna
it.
attempt to take his hammer again.
Oh, okay.
No hammer. Much better. 25?
Not just a lot worse from me. I think that's a full 9 from Bobby, who has just taken that bit of thunder damage and swings back trying to keep his footing, and you take advantage and grab that weapon out of his hand. You now have what is technically a warhammer, but really it just looks like a kind of giant mallet.
Yeah, but what if it was in the water? Oh!
That's me thinking you're going to equip it, and you're like, no, I'm throwing it.
I would like to
Throw it at the halfling in the water. Just he's getting
that
out.
that was my action, but I would like to use 10 foot of movement to go here and drop the hammer in the water. You get an opportunity attack.
He can punch you.
I sure do. Thank you for being.
An unarmed opportunity attack. Minus a d4. Minus a d4, Lydia.
It is though.
Is
A
it a
natural
nat 20?
Okay, what's his strength mod, lads?
What's his strength mod? It is 3.
Ooh.
6 points of damage.
Nope, you double the die. There's no die on an unarmed attack.
Oh yeah.
I'll take 3 points of damage gladly.
Oh yeah.
You take your 3 points of damage as he sees you go, and he goes, "You fuck!" Ooh! And kind of gets you in the back of the head. So you've got your bell rung. You got your bell rung, but it's not that bad. Right, what else has he fucking got in his inventory that he can use?
Nothing.
He's gonna keep pulling stuff out, and Cam's just gonna take it from him.
Taking
Put it in the
throwing
water.
them. We can do this all
No.
day.
No.
We cannot do this all day.
This is when he's got Mary Poppins pockets and he just keeps pulling daggers out.
I, for one, can not do this all day.
Me neither.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
He's got a
I would
full-
like to. I'm gonna move back to next to this guy. I just wanted to put his hammer in the water.
Oh, well, opportunity attack
Yep.
from the halfling and
Minus a
that's
D4.
now not in the
No,
water
that one's
anymore.
included.
Oh, did it make it?
Yeah. It's just Bobby and Benno.
In fact, what it's got in its hands that it got ready last turn was a net.
It did. And so if it's
Drop
making
a
it.
net.
And
What's
net's
she
a
done to
ranged
you?
attack, so it's a disadvantage while I was next to it.
It's not a ranged, necessarily
not?
a ranged thing.
No.
Why did I think net was a ranged attack?
Hey,
No,
Lydia's the DM.
it's
Yeah.
It's a 19, so you are now covered in net.
Okay.
Nothing
Can I
done.
continue to move? What condition am I under?
Net is the
I'm
condition.
restrained. Yep. Got it.
Been netted.
You've been netted, mate. I know you love a net, and this is the nets coming back to haunt you. Okay, well that's the opportunity attack. So you've moved. That's your full go. It's Surge.
Surge. I think is gonna try with all his might, which is substantially less currently. He's gonna look up at Halitosis Jones and say, "I think you should go now." Again. And can she make a wisdom saving throw, please?
That's 5.
Oh, it's a 5. Good, excellent. So that was Dissonant Whispers. So, so that does a lot for me. That's good. So that is 9 points of psychic damage, and Halitosis Jones needs to run as far as she can using her reaction away from me. I know that she has all of our money, and that's an issue, but I have 3 hit points.
She
Also an
she
issue.
can run into the bow is what she can do, and she limps because she is looking rough. She is like she's gripping onto her head as that's because it's psychic damage, right? Dissonant
Yeah,
Wind?
psychic. Yeah.
As her head and blood starts coming from her eyes, and she just starts like limping away. Now, that your full go?
That is, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna start sort of stalking towards her, as she runs. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15.
All right. Well, you get a opportunity.
He's used his
attack.
reaction, Lydia.
I don't.
Oh, you used this as reaction.
Yeah.
Very clever, you guys. Very clever. Well played. Well played, you absolute fuckers.
It's almost as if we're quite good at this.
It's almost as if we've been playing
I
D&D
created
specifically
it.
together for years.
Oh, what have I made? Okay. All right. Well, that's your full go, isn't it?
Yes,
Surge.
that's my full go. I think
Um,
I'm still sort of connected to Nyx, and I think she just hears like die kind of thing in his head, in her head.
They're just such a cutie. That's what we like. He's just like a big teddy bear. We love him.
Yeah.
So
Adorable.
cute, adorable.
Bano, who is prone, he doesn't properly stand up, but he kind of scooches on his bum along here and sits on the edge of the fountain, and like just like rubs his bum and begins to cry. And that's his full go. Next up is your girl in the boat, who I'm guessing is now free from dissonant whispers.
Yes.
The whisper's so dissonant.
And she's going to take the opportunity to see you coming towards her, and she panics and takes a dagger from her side and just like shouts "fuck off" and throws it at you.
Oh, the irony of me saying die, 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 when it is in fact I who die.
Okay, that's a filthy 20.
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20.
That hits.
To Daniel Bedingfield.
Shit.
It's 5 points of piercing damage as it hits into your collarbone.
And as he sort of starts walking, it hits, and he kind of takes one more step and then kind of falters and goes to his knees and just kind of falls to his side. He down.
Bad. This guy who is here, he's gonna move like further in, like this. In fact, you're netted, so he doesn't care so much about you. So 5, 10, 15.
Can I use my attack of opportunity to grapple him?
From within the net?
Yeah, I just have to do so at disadvantage.
Sure. I love it when he looks up the rules.
Pardon?
I love it when you look up the rules.
Well, I said what condition am I under, and you said net, so I was like, I should probably check what that means. So I'm restrained.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage.
It's a 21.
Ooh, samesies.
So we roll again.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Oh, you're grappling him.
Yeah, I'm grappling him, yeah. Oh, it's less.
That's more from me.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's a real messy like slap fight as this kind of living net tries to kind of grab hold of the halfling.
How big is a halfling's net anyway?
No.
Why's he got 12 foot of net with him? What's he doing?
It's a wet city. You know, you never know when you're going to need a
12
net.
foot of net wet? That's a lot of net.
That's enough. That's enough. Go on, catch
I mean,
up.
you don't know these people's lives. You don't know these people's lives.
Clearly.
And from where it is, pulls a bow on. So here's what happens. Pulls a bow on Nyx. And as the arrow is released at like a 22 to hit, you see it comes flying towards you, and you see the halfling standing there, and then suddenly an arrow goes through the halfling's like face, like this, and sticks out, and then a dagger. Fraction of a second later, a dagger comes through its neck and looks like it's going to carry on straight through towards you, Nyx, until the dagger disappears, and the halfling falls down in front of you, the arrow clattering to the ground, and you see behind on a rooftop, on the other side of the canal, somebody. It's Batman.
It's
Love you,
Batman.
Batman.
I love
The
you too,
silhouette
random citizen.
of somebody standing on the rooftop, very stiff-necked.
It's Batman.
Oh no.
I like the fact. I like to
fucking hate
think
Batman
there's
as
no
well.
fucking breeze here, so he's having to do it himself.
Okay, so that is this person is dead, and it happened. Literally, all of that happened simultaneously because that person on the rooftop was holding that action. So,
Oh no, I think I'm in love with this random vigilante.
oh, I fell in love with Batman.
I've fallen in love with Batman. I mean, he is the knight. Like,
This at this point, looking
Hey,
around.
don't say that, Michelle. Otherwise, Batman will die.
At this point, Bobby looks at his dead halfling friend, his half-dead halfling friend in the boat, and Benno, who's just sobbing on the fountain, and goes, "Fuck." Looks up at the silhouette of the person on the rooftop, and begins to try. And I think what he's first gonna do, he's gonna try and run. But he's going to do a little drive-by punch as he goes. That's the kind of guy Bobby is.
who's he punching? He's punching me as he goes.
Drive-by punch.
Come on then.
The running
Right.
punch.
And when he's here, he's going to go for a punch.
Come on then.
Hey everyone!
Hello, 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 hello.
This is your boys. This is a cold one, and it is cracked open. How are you all doing?
Brought to you
Cracking
by Cracking
hard
Open the Cold
seltzer.
One. Guys, hello. This is our second attempt at our third game. Welcome. You know, it is not quite Wicked Wednesday this time, but it's always Wicked Wednesday in
Wicked
our
Wednesday
hearts.
2.
Yes.
Not as good as the first one, but somehow longer.
Wicked Wednesday was the friends we made along the way. We're Wicked Game, and we play TTRPGs. Today we're playing our D&D 5e game, which we are calling From the Ashes. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Cyberpunk and dabbling in a little bit of Dragon Age. Normally we play on a Wednesday, but Twitch had a little time, so we all got very frustrated and decided
What it was doing, it was full on preparing for the 6-hour game that was fucking Critical Role last time. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Critical Role.
So Critical Role actually borrowed an hour and a half of our time.
We donated.
Yeah, and an
Yeah.
hour and a half from another stream, and an hour and a half from another stream.
Yeah.
They've been fucking leeching time. Anyway, we love Critical Role. I'm Lydia. This is Nikki. This is Tom, and this is Michelle. I hope.
I'm Tom now. I am Tom
crap,
Howard.
that's Michelle. That's Tom. I knew I'd get it
You
wrong.
don't want to be Tom.
I'm Tom now.
Oh God.
That chaos
Don't.
reign.
It's not worth it.
Oh God! Listen, as always, big love to the mods, Atomic Flash, Rooney, Sweet Poison. We're gonna let's just get straight into it because let's not mess about. We will now reject our mortal consciousnesses for a place of sunshine and dragons. Quick recap.
Please recap.
Wrong.
Our three friends had journeyed to a place called Arroway Haven, which is this beautiful city of canals and waterways. And after delivering a new friend that they made to what they thought was going to be this person's dwelling, they found instead someone called Saver, who informed them that she now ruled the city. She's the new pro-council. And you left, leaving behind your new friend, perhaps to an unfortunate fate. And you tried to find a new place to stay for the night. Sort of collecting your thoughts as you floated through the city by gondola, you came across some back alley bullies who demanded some money and hats, apparently. And so a fight broke out. It was like a guy with, that's kind of like the broad recap. I feel like we need to go into a little bit of detail about the fight because it has just happened and that was all we got to stream on Wednesday. 4 foes, 2 humans, 2 halflings, and what we had was one guy with a big hammer doing quite a lot of damage. He seemed to be the leader of the gang. There was another guy with a maul called Benno, who seemed very unsure of everything. We had a pickpocket with terrible bad breath who managed to scoop up all the loose change in Nix's pocket. And we had one halfling with a bow and a net who, let's face it, got put in the lake, in the canal quite a lot by Cam. Cam's
Dirty baby goes in the river.
Stinky baby.
Stinky baby.
Cam's tactic so far, which has been working brilliantly, is put everything elsewhere. Put it all in the water. That's where it belongs. Cam was pretty effective even when he was completely encased in a net. He was still causing people problems.
Oh.
Have we lost Tom? He's back.
No, he's
What?
back.
It's
It's fine.
Hello.
Don't worry about it. Fuck you, Twitch. We've got Tom. Tom, we've got you.
We got him. We got you. what else happened?
I will apologise right now. My connection is something else today. If it's not Twitch, it's my connection. I tell you.
Stay with us, Tom, if you can. So yes, Surge was pinging off spells left, right, and centre. Some dissonant whispers to the pickpocket, who went screaming, running off to the opposite side of the like little town square where they were. And what else was happening? I think just as the stream was dying, things were looking not great for our three friends. They Surge had gone down a couple of times, brought back by Nyx. The halfling was about to fire off an arrow when they got from a completely new direction. One was a regular arrow, the other was a dagger that went straight through and then dispersed into the air. And they saw a silhouetted figure on a rooftop. And that helped them turn the tide a little bit. People started to make a run for it, giving Nyx a fucking punch as they ran through.
Sorry, he stole my hat and then punched me.
Yeah, he's still wearing your hat. It does not suit him. Anyone with good perception would have picked that. It's not a good look for him. I think the very
terrible perception. It looks great.
I think the very final thing that happened, which possibly was caught on stream, I don't know, was this. Cam's last round was him running across the square, leaping into the gondola so hard with an athletics skill check of a natural 20, which totally capsized the gondola, sending the halfling flying into the water. So we have Cam and the halfling and a capsized gondola in the water. And you can hear whistles in the background getting closer. Anything else? Have I missed anything, guys? I hope I've covered everything.
Cam asked for help the whole way through.
Yes.
Because Cam is a good boy. And he also stole a man's hammer.
Yeah.
And put it in the river.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna loosely be in initiative, but only loosely because things are starting now. It was just at that moment of the fight when things start to kind of peel apart a little bit. So if Cam had just been, I think it's actually Surge's go. We're right in the middle of Surge's go when Tom went, oh, we're not on anymore.
What an anticlimax. I am. I think so. I was roughly sort of I was a couple of feet away from the edge of the canal. I think Surge is gonna pick himself up off the ground, having been knocked out for the second time this fight, and he's going to sort of stagger over to the water, sees the sort of tumultuous kind of stuff going on in the water, and dives in directly into the water. I think I'm immediately look for the halfling.
Yes.
Excuse me. Can I see said halfling?
You will be able to. They're kind of struggling with getting still up to the surface. They got kind of dunked in a way that was slightly under the boat and sort of at an awkward angle. So they're like scrambling to get up to the surface.
See. So, how much? I've probably got about 10 foot of movement left. How much do I actually need to get to this halfling?
Not much. I'd say one more 5 foot like square, and you would have been there. I reckon. It's a bit awkward because it's sort of under a boat, but you're a water genasi. This is no problem for you.
Nice. In that case, I'm going to look at her. Bonus action telekinesis, no telepathy, to say, not so fast. And I'm going to grab her ankle and just kind of bring it down a little bit.
So dark, I love it. She sort of sees you coming out of through the water and is struggling and is just terrified by you. I think that residual little bit of dissonant whispers is still rattling around in her head.
Can I just, I don't need an answer just yet, obviously, but I'm just going to say, you're going to give us back our money. Nod if you agree. Telepathically.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Nice. I like it. Next in the initiative was Benno, who was told by Nyx on her go, she just, in such a good mum move, went, don't.
Don't you?
And he, I think, is going to, he's just seen the person, his like leader, punch you. And then you say to him, don't. I think he's going to just sit tight. He can hear the whistles coming, so he's scared, and he's just going to continue to cry. He's confused, and he doesn't know what the best thing is to do.
Right, you can cry, Benno. That's fine.
Right. Next up is the halfling that Serge just spoke to, who's underwater, and
doing a drown. Hi Lydia, can I use my action to drown, please? I'd like to take the drown action on my turn, if that's okay.
um,
The whelm action.
I've been whelmed.
what I'm going to do, which I probably should have done on your round, Serge, is can we do a grapple check? But she's going to be at disadvantage because she's underwater, and
Nice.
I don't think I can quite give you advantage, but you don't get disadvantage.
That's so chill. I have a -1 in athletics, which in itself is a disadvantage. I did get an 18 though, so so it swings
I rolled
around
2 fours.
So that's
I
a
rolled 2
17.
fours. So you got hold of her. She is scared of you, and she just swipes at you in panic, I think.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Unless
She
she's a
fails,
wet
I
bitch.
believe. It is 12 to hit. Does it hit?
That doesn't fail. That succeeds.
Level 2. It's level 2.
Oh,
Everything's fun at level 2. It's 5 points of damage.
sick.
At level 2.
How you doing,
That's how
Serge?
you
I know
doing?
that you've been down and
Yeah.
you've been up and you've been down. How you doing?
Yeah. Good.
Do we see some blood in the water?
You don't see anything.
Oh, babe.
Oh no.
Up next is Bobby, who was the human who punched Nyx on the way past, who is, I think he's gonna just continue to run.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on him?
Sure, do it.
I'm angry. I want my hat back. I'm gonna be so
The hat is the
upset.
big thing. The hat is more than the fact that your friend has died a couple of times, and it's more than the money. It's the hat.
Lydia,
It's the hat.
canonically, she has a hat, so if you steal that, you're rendering Michelle's beautiful artwork incorrect.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stab this guy.
You can't just steal our stuff every time you want fresh art. Like, you can't just do that.
That's a dirty 20, Lydia, to hit.
I hits him.
Cut a bitch.
I'm cutting this bitch. Oh, max damage. 6 points of damage.
Please, call me Max. Mr. Damage was my father.
That he as you just get that like curved scalpel that you have, you scrape it down his back, and he just falls like a sack of potatoes on the cobble.
As a bonus action, can I just do this and just hold the hat as he falls?
Babe, you know you can do that.
Thank you.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. Well, that's. Let me just strike a line through Bobby.
Bobby. You don't
And it's your
talk-
go now. Nix, it's your actual
Shit.
go.
Okay. Well.
Did we miss? No, we didn't.
So that there was a halfling running at me. They're dead. Benno looks like he's gonna leave us. I'm just gonna give him another look. That's like. And then, so did Cam fall in the water too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all in the water. I don't think there's anything much I can do, so I will.
You didn't have line of sight of what's happened to Serge.
No,
not
so-
that he's gone down. I think he's just really.
I
not
think
good.
I'll just run to the edge, and if I can see. If I can see the halfling, I'll attempt to toll the dead.
I think it was too far away for your full movement,
That's
and
fine.
we don't have the map up. But I think
They're
it
under
would,
the boat and like they're
Then
they're down,
I
yeah.
will use my action to dash and just get to the water side to check on my friends. And that's
Yes.
probably my go.
That's good. Well done. I'd say it's probably at this point that you see some custers who are in this world. The custers are like guards or police, and they're on gondolas, like really trying to get their gondola to go as quickly as possible. And there's like one custer like behind with a whistle going like trying to like make noise so that people can hear them arrive. Like they're trying their best, but it's not that easy.
You're on gondolas, of course it's not easy. Get a speedboat.
Just water skis around us. We need arcane water skis. Cam, it's your go.
Okay, Lydia. How deep is this water?
How deep is your love?
It is. It's deeper than you'd think. In
You don't know
other
how deep.
words-
I thought it was 100 foot deep. Lydia, how deep is it?
Okay, it's
Deeper
not quite
than
100 foot deep, but it's in parts it can go as deep as 20 foot in this particular little area, because there are whole houses and stuff that's under the surface of the water.
Yeah.
And of course it depends on the tide.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, as we all know, chamomile is gentleman. Lydia, I'm going to use my... Bear with me. I'm going to use my movement, my action, and my bonus action to hold my eyes shut and thrash and panic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Cam didn't expect the boat to go. So he is...
Yeah, and you gotta, I mean, there's no way that Cam actually knows how to swim, right?
No way at all. No, he fully does not know how to swim. He's and he's just like fully just like flailing his arms and legs as much. He's trying desperately to find something to grab onto.
Can I get a dexterity, like a raw dexterity check?
A raw dexterity check. I could cook it up for you, or
It's a natural 20, isn't it? That fucking arsehole, it's a natural 20.
Is it in that one?
It's a nat 1.
Okay, we've swapped.
Nix,
Rolls.
what you see when you dashed up to the edge of the water is one side of the boat, you see blood billowing out, and on the other side you see Cam's head just above water going no, and then it sinks beneath and he begins to sink beneath the water. Oh boy, we thought the scary shit was over.
It's not.
Was it your full go to panic and drown?
I already committed to using all of my action, turn, and bonus action to panic and drown. Hey, do you remember exactly a round ago where I made a joke about I would like to use my action to drown? Do you remember when I made that really funny joke? Do you remember when I made a really funny
Jesus
joke?
comes to just remind you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is your full go and your movement and your bonus action. Serge.
Cool.
I like to think Cam is upside down.
Okay. Let me just have a little think. Let me roll something.
Oh yeah.
Serge, don't you fucking dare.
Ooh,
What did
That's
you roll?
my-
What number? What number
that's
was
my
it?
turn.
What number did you roll, Tom?
Tom, are you not telling me that you're unconscious? This is extremely naughty of you.
I'm very unconscious.
Yeah. I didn't heal you that much.
And that was a 9.
Tom, no!
Surge fails a death save.
All spell slots.
Okay, I
Hey, guys.
say
Hey guys, maybe this episode is a little bit short too.
But for different reasons.
we can turn in some excess hours into Critical Role this week.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So just for clarity, Cam is upside down in the water.
Cam is
Serge is
drowning.
underneath the boat and unconscious with a halfling woman that he just threatened to kill. And Nyx
Yes.
has no spell slots and currently can't see the halfling woman or Serge.
Well, it's her go, and you let go of her when you passed away. So she is going to try. She's going to attempt to swim. Guys, only good rolls tonight. I need
That is
Another
not in
nat
focus.
What
it's
is
another
it?
night one.
You-
I
It's
can't
not
do
one.
it.
It's not one. Okay,
Alright.
focus. If I could.
Incredible.
So at least the baddies are drowning as well as the goodies. So with that, I think it's then that the gondola with the custers kind of pulls up, and this slightly kind of plump human fella. Who's actually kind of knackered from rowing the gondola is like, right, what's going on? What's looking at you, Nyx? What? Like, what happened?
They attacked us. They attacked us. My friends are in the water. They attacked us.
The one that's behind is like absolutely nostril flaringly serious about what's going on, and like leaps from the gondola and runs up to Bobby and is like, "You fucking stand still right now!" And Bobby's just like weeping and weeping. Sat
Wait,
next
is
to
this?
the
Do you
fountain.
mean Benno?
Benno is what I
Okay,
mean.
I was like, I thought Bobby's unconscious and bleeding
Bobby's
out.
dead. Bobby's dead. Benno was the one that was weeping by the fountain, who's now being screamed at by an extremely serious Custer. The slightly overweight one that was rowing was like, but Nyx, it is your go while this is happening.
Right. I assume I can see something happening in the water. Either Cam. I saw Cam like.
Saw Cam like failing to swim. He's not like, he's not. I mean, he is in trouble. Let's face it. But he's one round of failing to swim. I would say this. Why don't you? You see a big cloud of water. A cloud of water. Jesus. Cloud of
Red.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so under the water surface, you see a large sort of like swirling mass of water.
I'm going to use my action
Your dick.
to press the button on the end of my scalpel.
Yeah.
And feeling feeling a little bit better because I'm not doing great. It doesn't do much, but it's something.
I don't know what the thing is it does, so.
Is the water like, could I get to the edge and like stick just my head in? Or would I need to get right in?
There's nothing to say you can't just dip your head in.
Yeah, I want to like dip my head in so I can look for Cam and Serge.
Yeah, bottoms up. Yeah.
I'll do
I mean,
that.
give me. I usually say that a skill check is a full action, but I will, because you did the button press bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll let you do it, and I'll say that because the water's cloudy, you can where you'd be. I'd say you could see them because they're only like 10 meters away, and even in cloudy water, you'd be able to see masses of things there, so you'd be able to kind of identify where they are.
Then I'm gonna. I think actually Nyx isn't stupid. She's gonna turn to these custers and just be like, "My friends need help. Leave him. He's fine." And yeah, I'm just God, I think I'm gonna dive in just wherever I can see.
There's a big splosh in the water.
Oh,
The
I lay my
capsized
hat down
gondola.
first.
Say that again.
I put my hat on the side first.
Very important. I
Very important.
very good.
Keep my hat. Oh God.
Yeah, I'd say, Cam, it's coming up to your go, but the custer that's there sees sees the halfling trying to swim and just like donks her on the head with the oar that he's got in his hand, just to kind of like try and sort of subdue the situation.
just knock her unconscious in water. That's so safe. That's so safe.
Well, you just pointed like, these are the people who are doing it. And he's like, okay, donk.
That's such a the person who wrote this has been informed by British police vibe. Like, I'm going to donk you now.
It's a big
Criminal.
PC
Go to jail.
donkey
Bonk.
gets
on
on it. Yeah. Cam, it's your go. It's your go.
I would like to attempt to swim in a panicked.
It's a give me another dexterity because it's much more.
I'm going at disadvantage. I'm opting for a disadvantage if you're
He
allowed.
likes to do this.
Really wish you wouldn't, but
Lydia, whilst I love this campaign so far, what we really want
Yeah.
is the teaching Cam to swim.
Alright.
Sort of campaign. That's
Yeah.
it.
Um,
That's all we're asking.
I can do that.
at disadvantage, I rolled a 14.
That's good. I'd say because you did a natural one last round, you won't quite break the surface. Now, just work out for me. You've got so much time, but in the interests of just knowledge, you'd get like a couple of how many minutes would you get? Just do the calculations for me. Not that
I have
I
them.
think it's going to happen.
Would you like to know that number?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I opt to half that number based on the fact that I've been screaming underwater?
Yeah, sure. Guys.
It's still a minute and a
I'm
half,
not in
guys.
control. I'm not in control.
It's still a minute. It's still a minute and a half. Like I still
Yeah,
have
so much time.
90 seconds. All right.
So much time. Yeah, it's so much time. It's fine. It's fine.
He's been screaming like he's going to reduce his lung capacity as a result.
But you have now at least. I think in this round, what happens is you get the thing in your head of like make your hands big and do this to get yourself up. Is what you get with a 14. If I can shoot stuff out of the water. Okay.
Like the
me and
hairiest
Tom
torpedo.
me and Tom are racing to the grave. And it's just,
yeah, you are.
I'm scared because it's Surge's go.
Let's hope not for a nat 1. That was a 17, but it rolled onto the 1 and it rolled off, and I got very scared. That was a 17. I've got 1 success,
Oh.
1.
Bit of sick in my mouth.
yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
Level 2.
Level
That's where
2.
it gets,
Even
yeah.
jumping in a boat wrong can kill you.
Nyx, it's kind of your go, and you can't see what's happening on the surface right now, so it's your go.
But can I see Serge?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab him and pull him to the surface,
Yes.
if possible.
Sure. Give me a athletics skill check.
She's not
He's
strong.
He's not massive. He's a little wafy boy.
Yeah, and like, you know, the gravity,
You weigh less in water.
you weigh less in water.
You do weigh less in water.
I know, but you're pulling him out of the water, which is famously.
Yeah, but-
No, I'm pushing him out.
That's worse. But
No,
Tell me what you rolled.
3
I
people
rolled
drowning.
a 9.
You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, that's not good enough.
I know, I was trying to make it good enough.
It's not quite good enough, but you have pulled him nearer to the edge, and his head is just above the water now.
Was that my action to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I'm.
I know, I
Fucking
didn't-
yes,
I'm trying
Michelle.
to use all my time as well as I can to save two people.
Same.
Yeah.
It's all about,
Eric.
for me, it's really about maximising the efficiency of my action economy,
Yeah.
and making sure that, like, over the
And
course of my...
penalising yourself at every turn. Yeah.
Then
Hey guys, remember that little sort of Easter egg little clue thing that Nyx got in her dream with Moon Girlfriend? I guess we'll never fucking know. It will stay a mystery.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn if that's all I can do.
the energy
And
coming
you got a bonus.
fucking
I
right
know. I'm feeling it. I'm rolling in
The,
it.
the
I'm
room
seasoning myself
has
in it.
increased by like 4 degrees in temperature because of the Michelle just seething.
Oh, it's beautiful. After that, no one sees but there's stuff happening. Okay, so it's Cam's go. You're going to need one more successful dexterity.
I'm not upside down anymore. Specifically, how deep is the area I'm in?
I'm going to say 12 feet.
Super. Because, and Nikki casually mentioned something really weird that's happened to him. When I drowned, my instinct was to sink to the bottom and kick up. And I feel like Cam would be at like, does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, in which case I'll let you do an athletics.
Exactly what I was getting at. That's okay. That's a 16.
Yes, that will get you to 16 will be enough to get your face to break the surface.
So I think Cam just like goes and just like just sinks to 6 feet and then hits the floor and then just whoosh, just
I'll say this as well.
Like a whale.
You are near enough to put your hand out and just hold on to the capsized gondola, like you're. That's the
yeah. I think you will like breach and then just like arms out to just reach for something. And just,
Yeah. Oh, that fuzzy ginger hair is very flat to your head, and your ears are like right down. Nice. So, what we do have, I guess, is also you. So you feel, Serge. You feel. Well, you don't really because you're unconscious. But I'd say this, Nyx. You feel as you're like dragging,
somebody
and
feel
pulling, and like gasping, and he's like he's just the wettest fish that you can't get out of. That sounds like a racial slur, but it is just difficult to pull him out of the water. You feel him just get lifted out, and it is Benno has just lifted him and plonks him on the side, and once he puts him down, his like arms get pulled behind his back by the custers who like manacle him, and he just looks at you, Nyx, and goes sorry, and gets like shuffled off into the other gondola. I think though, Serge, if you want to just...
I'm sorry. Just, two people are drowning and they've gone, we've got the guy, we can go.
One guy's unconscious and dying. He goes, "We got him, folks."
We got him.
There's like a soon-to-be corpse and like a drowning furball. Like, well, let's wrap it up, folks. We got
They
this.
got numbers to hit when they go back, and those numbers are not saving people from the river. They are arresting people.
Just
life
donk
problem.
Cam on the head with the pole, the barge pole, as they go past him with the gondola. Just like, oh.
No, one of them is over, helping out.
Tom,
Serge,
don't hold
tell
your
me.
dice like that. Don't do that. Don't.
Like a threat. It's a 2. Okay, we're gonna go.
Well, I mean, it's not good.
No,
It's
not.
a 2. It's fine.
It's not a 1.
Lydia's
That's what
going,
it is.
Yeah, it's a 2.
It's fine. It's a 2. It's a 2. You've got one more bad one before it's really bad. Okay. So, seeing as there's no more fighting, shall we just go a bit loosey-goosey with it?
Can I immediately make a medicine check and try and stop Serge bleeding to death?
You get advantage on that because you do have Roundcuster to help.
Thank you.
Round?
Thank you.
The one that was like tired from this. He's a little bit more round.
Thank you, Roundcuster. That is a 24.
That's very good.
I just yell at Serge to stop bleeding and it stops.
Stop it!
Well, not.
My body
Yeah,
just sort of sucks up all the blood again.
Is that enough? I mean, let me just quickly.
I rolled a 17
Like a sponge in custard.
because my I'm proficient in medicine for some reason.
Medicines.
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 Wait, have I done that right? 17 add 7 is 24, right?
Yeah.
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 Why are you doubting yourself?
I'm
Look, we all did our best
stressed.
just then.
So Surge is stable.
Okay, perfect.
Strong and stable.
I just needed to quickly double check because I sometimes get a little confused about medicine checks and stabilizing.
Yeah.
Night knows.
But you are not like well. You're not feeling fresh.
I think I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, you're still unconscious, but you're just not
You don't
dying.
have you got no hit points still, but you're not. You stop rolling death saves
Hashtag same.
just in the nick of time.
in the
Just in the
nicks
nick of time.
We said at the same time.
Terrible. Okay, so essentially, what you've got is the slightly larger Custer is here to like help you guys. He's pulling the halfling who is unconscious, sort of gone basically, out of the water, onto the side. And while he's doing it, like he's talking to you about what's happening. He's like, right, so well, it got brought to our attention that there was a robbery happening, so that's why we came. And can you tell us?
Marriage.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, absolutely. Can I get my friend out of the water first, please? Drowning.
Just taking
Go
a
ahead,
big
ma'am.
mouth.
Go ahead. Would you like some assistance?
Nyx is just going to gesture, like, to herself. Yeah, a hand would be helpful. And I'll jump. I'll like. If you've got the gondola, is there a way I can pull the gondola?
He'll put the oar of his gondola out to like help to like pull you in and like help you up.
Oh, I'm fine once I'm out. Like once I can hold it to the side, I can pull myself up. Fine.
Are you okay, Cam?
He's so wet.
Oh no, come.
He's so wet.
Oh no, come sit. Come.
He's so bad. He's so wet.
Okay, just sit, just breathe, okay? Can you sit with Serge, okay? He's not feeling very well. Okay, just cuddle. Yeah, okay. Okay.
He's so bad. He's so wet.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Can I stealthily try and hide my scalpel? Like.
Yeah. I mean, roll a sleight of hand, but
10.
You see his eye flick to it, and then look back at you with the glazed expression of somebody that really doesn't care at all. Right. And you already see he like looks at his other Custer friend who is busy like leaving with the one that's arrested, and he just sort of looks in a slightly confused fashion and then looks back to you and goes, right, well, I'll take the statement then while the other one's being taken in, because the other lot aren't going anywhere.
Are you just... yeah.
He stole the money.
Yeah, they stole our money.
Bitchy.
Which one? You can... First of all, because that's serious, retrieve whatever you would like, from them. That's fair.
Just what you want.
Okay,
Not which
I'm
course.
gonna loot through all of those pockets, Lydia.
Fair's fair. Fair's fair. Secondly, was there anyone that escaped? Anyone that got away that we need to know about, or was it this four?
It was this four. There was that guy. He said Bobby, and then there's the two halflings. We didn't do that. He just kind of fell. That guy you've arrested. He didn't. I mean, he was part of it, but he didn't seem to get involved.
So just like an assistant criminal rather than a real full criminal.
Yeah, like a part.
Like an
part-time.
apprentice or something.
Yeah. Maybe he was learning. I don't know. I'm not.
Still an accessory in the eyes of the law, I'd say.
Yeah. Look, my friend needs help, and I feel quite ill.
Sorry. Do you want me to leave you alone, or do you want?
No, I was hoping for help.
What kind of help do you want? We're here to help. What kind of help do you want?
Do you have like a medicine kit?
No. No. I know a little bit. I can, if you like this one, and he turns Serge over, he like kind of drapes him over his knee and just starts smacking his back.
No.
Yes.
No, please don't. He'll be okay. I've patched him up, and he will.
What's your AC?
Don't worry. Okay.
I'm very sorry that you have been the victim of a crime this evening. But these are dangerous streets. We do try our best. I'm sorry we didn't get here any earlier, but it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, real hard. Well, thanks so much.
You're very welcome.
Is there anything you can provide us with, help-wise? We're sort of new in town. We're looking for somewhere to stay. Do you want to escort us somewhere so we don't get
Of
mugged again?
course. And he lifts Serge up and sort of cradles him in his arms, and he goes, "Come with me." And he walks 5 steps towards the cat in the custard pot, and opens the door and indicates that you go in. I hear they have rooms in here. Giffrey, you're right. They're a bit wet, but are you all right to take a few more? And you just hear a voice go, yeah.
Right.
Can I take Serge out of this man's arms? He's my friend.
Yeah.
Look. Can you take Serge inside? I'm gonna go retrieve all of our items that got stolen.
Yeah, because we've got to clean the bodies out.
Yeah, of course. Do you mind just
I mean, I can help you look if you want. I can help with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you could just bring everything together, because we had a lot of stuff.
Oh, give me one sec.
Okay, thank you.
And
Cam's going to spend a long time trying desperately to clean his sopping wet shoes on the welcome mat. Like a good 5 minutes of holding Serge and just like.
Yeah. You are in the Cat and the Custard Pot. Let me just change the music.
It's a bit of a hostile place, Lids.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like a Weatherspoons in Brixton.
So, the Cat and the Custard Pot it's got a kind of jazz cafe bar vibe to it. This is not like a regular full tavern. This place has got, the first thing that you see is a glass-topped, counter. And behind the glass is a bunch of, creams and sweets and pastries. And there is a stage at the very far end. And on that stage is an elven woman playing the lute. And next to her is a halfling who is very enthusiastically playing the spoons. Just big smile on their face and tons of spoons. And there's a guy behind the bar, dark skin, human, bandana keeping his like massive hair back off his face, slightly kind of doughy but strong looking from somebody that works a lot all day long. And there's quite a few people here at tables drinking, you know, wine or tea, or it's got that like feel of go there for a real treat, of like you wouldn't go for a big hearty stew and an ale, you'd go there for a cream slice and a glass of really good dessert wine kind of thing.
Full on Marcus in style then.
Yeah, he loved, this was his favorite place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you see the guy behind the bar goes, take a seat.
I think Cam's going to immediately point to the halfling and go, is for the soup and music?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're playing right now, but yeah. Kath will be with you in a minute to take your order.
Yes.
And he sort of goes back, he's in the middle, he's got like 5 plates up his arm and he's trying to like put them.
Cam, no order. Cam, ask nicely.
Huh?
Is okay.
He's like he for a second he's like doesn't really understand, and then he just goes to his like huge to-do list of things.
I'm gonna like just lay Serge on like a booth bench or and with his like head on my lap and just like make sure he's okay.
Amazing. Okay.
Then I'm gonna
Now
cast
important
heal
stuff.
at 7th level.
Nix, can we have an advantage investigation roll?
Oh fuck!
please?
Someone else is doing these now. It's just usually me when we play.
I know.
I'm the Luke Gremlin.
I'm the Luke Gremlin now. That's dirty 20.
Very good.
Daniel Bedingfield.
Here's what you get. From the extremely wet halfling that had bad breath, she had your money for starters.
Which is 5 copper.
Yes. So you can get that back. She has a dagger, and I think she still has her short sword. I don't think that was one of the things that went in the water.
She didn't pull it out, so.
One of the many things that just got thrown in the water. She's wearing leather armor, but it is for a halfling.
Don't worry.
She's got a hooded lantern. I'm going to say all the things that you find on your thing, and you can, you know, guys, mundane stuff as well, because I didn't let them have starting equipment, so it seems only fair that I let them have.
I've got a bag and 5 aubergines. Get on my level.
That's literally it. A hooded
I've
lantern.
got a dressing gown.
Guys, you're making it sound like I'm a dick, which I am a little bit. Oil flask. And like wrapped up in some kind of waxed fabric is some stale biscuits and just like loose raisins.
I'm going to leave them.
And some 2-day-old mackerel. Some string. A little tin that's got thieves' tools in it.
Oh, take that.
A candle, and then you find a little coin purse of there's no guns. You guys, there's no guns. And there's a little coin purse, brown leather coin purse, which has 10 gold pieces, 6 silver pieces, and 1 copper piece, and a sticky bit of tawny that is holding some of the silver pieces together.
Wait, 10 gold pieces, 6 silver pieces, and
1 copper piece.
1 copper piece.
For those of you who didn't join us for laying down the law, our detective one shot, Tani is like a taffy-esque sweet.
Yeah, it
Is there any-
changes from region to region because nothing can be straightforward with me. But in this region, it is like a hard-boiled sweet that has an insect in the middle. It's always some form of sweet that has some kind of insect in the middle. In some places, it's chewy with like a grub, like that bursts in the mouth. In some places, it is a harder thing with like an ant in the middle, and it's all legs in your teeth. It's something, but it's sweets.
It's Timon and Pumbaa running a sweet shop. It's
Very, very common.
Timon and Pumbaa and the Chocolate Factory. Like
the reason being is that sugar is, you can make sweets fairly easily and fairly inexpensively, and having a bit of an insect in there is like free protein. So it's clever for
slimy yet succulent.
Jesus.
No, Tom, no.
I'm sorry, but I might make you stop rolling death saves again if you do that much longer. You go over to
Cam just goes.
Okay,
Bobby.
Bobby, what you got, Bobby?
Well, he no longer has a warhammer, that's for sure.
Well, like
he
a
does
wet hammer.
A hand axe. There's a kind of unwrapped, uncontained chicken leg with a sticky coating on it.
Fuck you, Lydia.
A banana. He's wearing leather armor.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to take the armor off. I don't think I can claim that that's my armor. He attacked us and then took my armor off and put it on. I'm not going to take that.
And he has 25 gold pieces and 3 copper pieces.
Oh my god.
You guys are fucking rolling in it.
Well, so it's how the law in Lydia's world works. If you do a crime at someone, they are allowed whatever's in your pockets. It's sort of like a...
the law.
No, fuck knows why they're letting her do this. They just don't give a shit.
Could I... Oh, go on. No, go on.
Finally is the halfling that was killed by the silhouetted figure. They have 7 gold, 12 silver, and 7 copper pieces. A longbow, 20 arrows, and leather armor that's for a shorter person.
Okay.
And they didn't have any loose food. Unfortunately, this one had no loose food in their pockets.
Thank fuck.
I just imagine this custard definitely ate that chicken.
Oh, for sure.
I would have picked up and been like, "Oh, I don't want this anymore. You can have it."
This one has been cooked in treacle. Like that's the good stuff. Like, when the skin gets cooked with like treacle, it's really really good. It's just got like lint hanging off it. Sorry, Nikki, we'll stop.
As I'm just putting all this stuff both in my bag, like the sword, and like I'm not really sure what to do with it, so I just like tuck it under my arm. Can I be looking around the rooftops to see if I can see this silhouette figure?
Of course you can. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Who watches the Batman? That's the quote, right?
I got a chicken in my eye. I rolled that one.
I'll say this. PC round, he ate it and just some like flicked off as you were looking up, and you got some. Oh, I am so sorry. It's just we don't get lunch breaks, you know. I've only got some tani in my pocket to like last me through. It's not like it's like a problem. I get really hungry. Anyway, did you find your missing things?
Yeah, she's just like decked out with this like pile of stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, this is all my stuff. Thank you very much."
You're welcome. Again, very sorry that you were the victim of crime, and I'm sorry we got here late, and there's really no kind of follow up on this because no one like got away or anything like that, and we've arrested that big one. So the full force of the law is going to come down on him probably. Oh no, you said he was all right. You said he was okay.
I'm not going to tell you how to do your job.
Someone fucking should.
He didn't attack us. He seemed to think it wasn't a good idea, and then he just didn't really get involved. So.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you know.
But also,
I
if
see
you
where
want to
you're
arrest
coming
him,
from.
like he wasn't a criminal, he tried mugging us, so.
He's the mugger with a heart of gold, and I do kind of think that, like, in the middle of a fight is not really the time to find your conscience. You know, you got to think that shit through when you make friends.
I mean, you make a very good point. It's a very good point. You know, he just because he changed his mind, you know, didn't mean people still got hurt. He didn't exactly stop it from happening. So.
Yeah, well, he's clearly an emotional man, but you know, I mean, sometimes you gotta pay the piper, you know. Anywho,
yeah, I'm gonna go in now. So you're not gonna chase this up or ask us any questions, are you? Any more questions?
Well, what would you like me to chase up?
Oh, nothing. If anything, it's just been a bit of a night. I'd quite like to forget the whole thing.
I completely understand. If you wanted to follow up in any way, or if any other details come to mind, you know, you can go to the Stewards' Hall and talk to people there about what happened this evening. And he just starts like dragging the bodies to like the side of the canal, hoping that his friend will come back at some point.
Okay.
Is he just gonna stand there and wait with two corpses?
Yeah. There's no water skis. Okay.
There are other things, Lydia, than water skis. Like there's something between gondola and water ski. Like it's not a 1-to-1 upgrade.
I am just gonna be a bit cheeky.
Full-on picture of him just sort of sitting like pigeon-toed next to the canal, just like unwrapping little Tani and kind of,
still kind of blood on his fingers from helping her go through their pockets.
Can I just ask him to tie up our gondola? You know, like that's ours. Do you mind just tying it up? Like?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm not doing anything now. I'm just waiting, so I might as well.
Yeah, you know, just if you could. My hands are full with all of my stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you sure they didn't take a backpack off you or anything? You know, because I'm just sort of wondering.
Bye. I'm just gonna go.
I've got a carpet bag.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nix, you now walk into the Cat in the Custard Pot and see Cam sitting with Serge like lying in his lap, and you sit down, and Cliff comes out from like behind the bar and comes over. He's got like the rags still over his shoulder, and he goes, "Looked rough. What happened? I mean, I'm sorry I didn't come out, but like sometimes you try and help and you make things worse, and like I'm not really like a fighter or anything, so I did the shout, but then I got like I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I did shut the door because sometimes people, it like spills in and then stuff gets broken, and like trying to run but I'm really glad that everything is all right. You're feeling, I mean, he's obviously in a bad way, but
do you have anything at all I can help him with? No, Cam, no.
I don't really sell potions. If you think a cream slice would help, but I don't think it would help.
Slice?
I find it very restorative, but I think it's more in spirit than in body.
Can we have a slice for Cam here? Cam's been through an ordeal. The sugar will help. It will help you. You need to eat something.
He's no dessert for Cam.
Well, all right.
Cam does want dessert. Could we get a room?
Of course, yeah. It's a gold the head. For
He's gold.
It's a gold per person, Cam.
I think Cam's gonna politely get up to leave.
No, Cam.
He's okay.
Cam,
Cam apologize.
No, Cam, it's okay. It's okay.
He needs. We don't have.
We do have. I found my money.
He's no gold. Here's the
I mean, I can tell you where the boarding house is.
No,
if you can't...
hey. And I pull out 3 gold and I'm like, here's the bed for the night. Hey, see?
Thank you very much.
We've got it.
Now, that will get you some bread and coffee in the morning, but it won't get you dinner, I'm afraid. But I'll make sure that the rooms are made up for you. I'll leave you just for a moment. But like I said, Kath's usually the one that comes around. Just want to make sure that you know that everything was sort of fine.
Please, can we have some eggs to sit in?
Some what?
Some eggs.
Craigs. Craigs.
Some eggs.
Lydia's genuinely struggling because all I can hear is Craig.
Some rags.
Oh, some rags.
Some eggs.
I was just thinking Craig David. I don't know.
Some make something dry with it.
Some
Yeah,
eggs.
no. Of course, sorry, that's my bad. Of course, yeah. Let me go and get something. Kath will bring them back, and he walks off.
Thank you.
And you're just sort of left alone for a little bit in this place where the tables that are sort of near where you are have gone a little quiet, and there's sort of people like looking and a little alarmed at somebody who is essentially looking a bit lifeless in your arms. But then there are, it's kind of a large place, and the music has continued, this rather like confused music of lute music and an elf that's really kind of irritated at the spoons going crazy next to them. And yeah, a little bit of time passes where you just kind of wait, and Kath, who is a petite grey-green goblin lady with like a braid up round her head, really neat braid, and like a little smudge of like orangey lipstick that's sort of poorly applied but is still, a little pop of colour. And she comes and she puts down a pile of neatly folded fabric serviettes for you, and says, do you want something to eat or drink at all? I can recommend the cream slice. It has a strawberry on top.
That sounds lovely. I think maybe, do you have any, just a hot drink, maybe?
We do. We have teas and we have coffees, and we also have hot fizzin'.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a hot fizzin'.
Okay, I can bring like a little carafe, a warm carafe of hot fizzin'. Lovely.
Do you have robes so we can like put our wet clothes somewhere?
Oh yeah, well it'll be 10 minutes and then your rooms will be ready, and I'm not sure that we have robes, but we do have. I'll see what I can find. Just give me a moment. I'll see what I can figure out for you.
Here's here, and just sort of like lift Surge a little bit up. It's like, yes, you can help. My friend is unwell.
I wish I was good at that kind of thing, but I'm really just good at putting.
Somebody help! Somebody help my friend.
Oh no! Don't shout that stuff. I'll have a little bit of a whip round and see if there's anyone who's good at that kind of thing. But maybe don't shout.
He's okay, Cam.
Is sweet for Surge?
Shall we get sweet? Right. He's gonna feel a bit poorly, but when he wakes up, he just needs to sleep it off. We'll buy him some really good breakfast. We'll get him a slice for breakfast. Yeah, we'll all have a slice.
Yes, bad day is good morning.
Yeah, bad day, good morning. We'll have a good morning. Yeah.
A little bit of time passes, and your Kath comes back with a carafe of fizzin' and some cream slices for everybody. And as she's putting them down, she goes, actually, this food was provided along with this, and she pulls out a small vial with red. She pulls out a gun with red.
With this,
swirling,
just shoot Surge.
a vial with red, like swirling, almost metallic kind of drink inside, and hands it over. And she goes, "This was all taken care of by the person in the corner." Yeah, you look over, and in the corner, in absolute classic mysterious person fashion, is somebody with their hood still up, even though they're indoors. Their hood up, just like sitting at a corner table with like a kind of like a banquette type thing around them, just not lifting up, just like
A fucking what?
What?
What's a banquette?
A banquette, like when you've got like a little sofa-y, like rounded. Guys, I'm not making that up. Surely that's a word.
You could be. I don't know. I trust you.
I thought maybe a banquette would be what Victorian men call it when a woman hits someone. She just gave him a banquette, not a real bonk.
Just a banquette on the nose.
Well, she's on a long sofa-y type thing in a corner little booth area. Just with the hood up and, hand up to face. You can't kind of see anything more than that.
Can I inspect all of our food and everything?
Yeah, for sure. Roll investigation.
You dare mistrust Aragorn? King of men?
I don't trust Strider.
Strider! It's Batman Strider!
Batman Strider? Oh my god!
Batman Strider the Witcher.
14.
I am the knight with a K.
14, did you
Yeah.
say? It's you kind of much to like I'm sure Cam's like chagrin. You sort of poke your finger into the fluffy cream that's on the top, and smell it, and it smells creamy and sugary, and you smell the sweetness of the fruit. You smell the fizzen, which has it's a milky alcoholic drink that's been steeped in lots of spices, so kind of like an alcoholic chai. And it's got strong cardamom, anisey kind of flavors to it, and you don't detect anything that you would think of as poison. So you feel fairly confident that this is just somebody paying for your round and giving you a little vial of something.
Oh.
Lydia, I have a question. Have I seen people, a person in particular, pissing about with potions before? Even I know that this is a potion.
It's like he.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. Roll me history. Come on. We're here to roll dice. Roll some fucking dice.
Roll them dice.
Fuck you, Lydia. Roll some fucking dice.
So just fine. Let's keep that potion. For
I
later.
hated Tom because I had the same thought. I was like, he'll be
Yeah.
fine in the morning.
You guys
Like,
are
it was
such
just
hoarders. It's
free
unbelievable.
potion.
Surge will be fine in the morning.
17.
Potion.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The person that you're talking about did use potions on themselves from time to time, but he also dabbled in poisons. This, you don't know, but you know that sometimes things were dangerous and sometimes things were interesting and fun, and he was very fascinated by both. And he taught you nothing of it.
Of course he did. I was honestly just trying to roll to see if I know what a potion is.
I know you, Nikki. You just like to know if your characters know things that you know.
I know too much, and I just need to roll dice so I can calibrate what Nikki
Yeah.
knows and what characters know.
Get it.
And then I roll stupidly well, and then I'm just like, I know what a beholder is. Here's bullshit.
Yes. Look.
Here's magic bullshit.
Yes. Look. Here's the thing. I've checked Serge. I know he'll be okay in the
Yes.
morning.
Could be bad magic potion.
It could be bad, it could be good. I say we just keep hold of it, okay? Just Serge will be okay in the morning. Look, we'll eat a bit,
He has no sweets for Cam.
or should we? I think this will heal Serge. So do we?
Cake hill?
No. This will heal him. I think.
His could be bad.
Exactly, but if it's bad, I can't heal him. So I know he's stable right now.
His breathe. His rest.
Look, he's breathing. He's okay. I just stroke Serge's head, and I'm like, he'll be okay in the morning. I'll keep an eye on him.
Struck him the wrong way.
Maybe I think they said our rooms are ready. Just drink, eat what you can.
He has no sweets for Cam.
You can have a sweet.
He has no sweets for Cam.
I'm not going to force you to eat it, but I think you should have it. If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to. No, you can. There's nobody telling you can't eat it. Are you allergic?
He's no sweets for Cam.
No sweets.
It's
for
okay. Cam have no sweets.
Cam, you need to eat.
He's.
Chamomile.
Pull out an aubergine.
No. Can I? I'm just gonna take that aubergine.
He's
Chamomile, please eat. Please eat.
He's no good for Cam.
It's good for
Cam.
us.
Cam needs.
I tested it. It's fine.
No, he's not good.
Single mother Nix is struggling.
He's no vegetable.
No, it's not.
He's no vegetable.
Okay, well.
I saw Lydia's fucking mouthing shit. And it's just... He's okay. Cam have vegetable.
No, Cam eat it.
Cam have vegetable. That was both Nikki stumbling over his words and Cam putting an aubergine in his mouth.
Okay, eat the aubergine.
Eat the aubergine.
I'm gonna eat I'll eat a bit of a slice, and I'll somehow try and wrap up the rest.
Somewhere down the line, someone will loot your body, and they'll just be like three loose cream slices, and you'll go, what?
No. We're taking those plates up and then we're putting them on Serge's bedside table, so they're going to be horrible in the morning. The cream's going to have melted into that horrible thick milk, and all of the cake part's going to be stale, and the strawberry's going to be brown. It's the worst possible thing.
Yeah, then I think I'll be like, Cam, can you carry Serge up to our room?
Yes.
Okay, you carry. Oh, also, can I borrow your carpet bag?
Yes.
I just dump everything in it.
Yes.
Right, I'll take this. I'll bring the. Right, let's just go to bed. Okay?
The aubergines are ruined.
Just dragging this bag full of shit across the floor.
Can I just give a look to this mysterious person in the corner?
Thank God.
Yeah, no, I was like, we'll all sit around the table and discuss this, or we'll.
But Serge is also unconscious,
yeah. So I was like, well, okay, yeah.
Well, Cam put to bed. Cam come find Nix in a minute. I'll take the bag and Serge, and you can fucking.
I'm just gonna.
Surge, bag.
Yeah. Why would I hold a carpet bag on my shoulder, Lydia? Sorry. Why would I hold a handbag on my shoulder? A handbag on my shoulder.
Yeah. Can I do
Handbag.
a peepers check at who this person is and try and figure them out?
From where you are?
She's staying down there.
Are you gonna go and sit at the table, or are you
Yeah, screw it. I'll walk over. I'm scared, but Nix has to protect these two boys.
Okay.
Bricks.
You walk over and
Can I buy them a drink? Can I see what they're drinking? Just like if it's a tankard or whatever, and ask Kath if I can have whatever they're drinking and take it over as kind of a gesture. So I'm not.
yeah, she says that they are drinking a like shot of Drowan.
Okay. Then I'll ask for one of them and take it over.
You pop it down, and the person who's sat there with the hood picks up the drink and smells it, puts it back down, and then lifts the hood, revealing this woman, this female human who is pale, extremely fine blonde hair, and the kind of pale eyebrows and eyelashes that are so pale that they almost sort of disappear. You can't kind of see them clearly. Really pale skin, dark circles under the eyes, grey eyes, and she just leans forward on the table and goes, "I'm so glad that you survived that. You look like you were having a difficult time, but I'm glad that we could offer some assistance."
Who's we? Thank you, by the way.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was myself. My friend ran and threw stones at the custodians to get their attention. They are very slow, but they do something, I guess.
I guess, yeah, they did something. Thank you.
Oh, my name is Remy.
Remy.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I'm Nix.
Nice to meet you, Nix. You were all actually quite talented out there. I mean, you were outnumbered, and I might say out-equipped. But you were holding your own. It was very impressive. You barely needed my help.
Well, my friend is unconscious, but...
Why is he still unconscious? Did I not give you something to help with that?
Oh, you did. Yeah, but well, he's stable. He's okay. It's just my other friend Cam doesn't really understand that. He just needed to sleep.
Okay.
Thank you for that, though.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay and to congratulate you on being... We don't often see people who are magical like you are. And I personally like to keep an eye out for talented people such as yourselves. But now that I have seen you be a little closer, it looks perhaps like you are more in need of shelter and need to make a living, or...
No. I think Nick's full on panics and is like, stay the fuck away from us. And then I just walk away.
She just picks the drink up and sips it and stays exactly where she is. You walk up to the first floor where there is a long corridor of rooms either side, and you can 3 of the doors are open, indicating where you are meant to stay.
I'm trying to close the door behind me.
Oh, you closed.
I've got the cream slices. I've got my carpet bag down my arm, Taylor Swift style. I've got the 2 cream slices on one plate. And I've got Serge over my shoulder. I'm saying, He is.
This room is it is you know, it's not vast, but it is well appointed. There is a attractive carved wardrobe. The bed is, you know, it's not four-poster, but it is sturdy and large, and the linens on it are very soft, in a kind of pale lavender kind of color, and it smells great in here. It smells like lavender, and you pop him down on the bed, and yeah, I mean, there's you see on the back of the door there is a kind of cotton linen robe. You've got a new robe, Serge. It's not quite an upgrade.
My wardrobe has increased by 100%.
I'm gonna dry Serge off with some of the rags. I'm gonna put him in the new robe, and I'm gonna, you know, Chamomile is a gentleman. He knows how to take care of the one set of clothes he has. So he's gonna put Serge's robe up to hang. He's gonna put the two cream slices on his little whatever kind of bureau or bedside table, whatever this room has, or foot locker or crate in the corner, whatever there is. Put the cream slices in there, and then I think he's gonna. So that we've got separate rooms, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I think he's going to then just sort of take the carpet bag and close his Serge's door so he can sleep. But he's dry. He's in the other gown. And he's under the blanket, and his gown is drying, and there's cream slices.
Nice. And you go to your own room. Nix, you know, that was a quick conversation, so you're probably coming up the stairs at this point to see Cam go from one room and quietly shut the door and move across the.
Great job, Cam. Oh, we're in separate rooms.
He does not have to.
No. You go sleep.
He's okay. Nick's okay?
Yeah.
Here's Nick's okay?
Can we all just stay in one room tonight? Is that...
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Let's just stay with Serge.
Cam is gonna... What are the beds made of, Lydia? Are they
They are, I mean, obviously the frame is wood. I'm not going to surprise you with that one.
Yeah, but we're not dealing with memory foam or sprung mattresses. Are they just cots, or are they straw?
It's feather stuffing. Yeah, it's not.
Cool. I'm gonna move the beds into all three beds into one room, as I want to do. And he's gonna give Nix the bag and send her into the. And Cam's gonna just start pulling the mattresses from the other two rooms and bring them in.
Yeah.
It's full teenage sports team in a hotel for the first time.
Yeah,
for sure. You you do all of that, and you kind of tuck in for the evening. You can click that long rest.
Oh.
I'm also going to meticulously get down into my long johns, and then also remove my long johns because they also go out and get into my own robe. I'll do that before I come back into the room to preserve Kiam's dignity.
I think at some point in the night, Serge definitely sort of wakes up, has a proper panic, sees that the other two are in the same room, and
I'm right next to you.
I was about to say, if we were all in our separate beds, he probably would have kind of full on dragged his duvet onto Nix's bed and kind of wrapped himself up at the bottom of the bed or something. Do you know what I mean?
I just really like the idea of Serge eating 2 half-melted cream slices at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is just strong Tom energy.
Yeah.
Wakes up, sees 2 cakes.
Yep. Don't mind if I do.
And then immediately back to bed.
I think Cam and Nix are asleep / chancing either side of Serge. So if he wakes up, he's like there's someone.
Serge has done the dog thing of he's woken up, his owners are in a bed, he's just going to get firmly in the middle of both of them so that he can like touch both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Great. Well, it is the next morning and you wake. I don't know, you tell me. The next day you can already hear light music coming from downstairs. There is a strong smell of pastry wafting up. So you can do with this day as you wish.
I think in the morning I'm gonna open the carpet bag and just be like, the custer last night allowed me to retrieve our belongings, and I may have told a little white lie and just took a little bit more. But those people don't need it now because they're bad, and it means they can't hurt anyone else. So now we have all of these things. Does anyone want a sword?
Yes, no.
No. I quite like the idea of this longbow. Like,
Yes.
You want to keep it?
Yes.
yeah. I thought maybe we could keep what we want to keep and then maybe sell it. But we've got a bit of money now. I think we should find somewhere cheaper to stay. But
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
He's okay. Serge is okay.
yeah, how are you doing, Serge?
Yeah, I'm a bit sore, but I'm still here. Thank you for that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything else. And I'm like, come here, and I'm like going over like Serge's like wounds and stuff, making sure they're healed up and stuff.
I will repack the carpet bag, and I will have to throw out the remaining aubergines after they got crushed by a sword.
Sorry about that.
He's okay. But yeah, he's gonna like put stuff in like neatly and so it's not like crushing each other.
I mean, here's the thing. I've sort of allowed you to say that you put things in the bag. One of those things was like a maul, which is huge.
Oh, I
So
didn't
that
take them all. I didn't take.
Oh,
I
you didn't take that?
No.
And the longbow wouldn't fit either.
I would have swung that over my shoulder.
I saw the Marcus's guitar in the water. Did you find that, or?
He's in the boat.
I think it fell in the water. I didn't, but we can look for it this morning. It's probably still there. It might be a bit wet.
Yeah, I'd quite like to just keep it safe for him until he comes back.
Okay.
Yes. The Marcos, he come. He wants his guitar. Yes. He's okay. He's Serge okay. He's Nick's. He's okay. He's no sausage morning.
Sorry, what?
He's sad. Is his friend sad?
Who's sad?
He's
Serge.
can't friends.
Oh,
Well, I'll be honest. It's not exactly what I hoped for this morning. You know, I thought come in here would be you know, a bit happier, but you know, we're still together, so
he's
something.
he's good. He's friends. He's the flowers. We go see some more flowers. We maybe there's a horror.
we can go. We can. Yes. Let's look. We need to find somewhere. This place is lovely. maybe we should find somewhere just a little cheaper to sleep and stay. You know, we need to figure out what we're going to do now we're here.
But we need to, we do need to stay here though, because we said that Marcus was gonna meet us here. So
yeah. We'll
so
stay
maybe,
here
like-
one more night. We'll stay here one more night, and we can always come back and check.
right.
To find him.
Here's maybe if we leave him a message.
Can we do that? What was his friend? His friend said, "Come and meet us at the custard the cat and the custard park." That's
Yes,
I
Kitty
think that's why I said we'd meet them here. Can we maybe like see if she's about, or like?
He's fine.
Roll history. Just roll history for me, Serge.
Yes. That was a 15. What is my history? Oh, 0. So 15.
He didn't.
I remember her name. I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think that person worked at the Fox and the Felon, not here. This was like his favorite place that he did say, like, I'll meet you here. But he had given you the name of somebody at a slightly cheaper place and told you, he'd sort of said, essentially he'd said this, the Fox and the Felon is a little bit cheaper than this place. But there was also a boarding house, which was...
Oh, I thought Serge was talking about the woman that we saw on the island.
Yeah, I was talking about Sephi, the woman.
Okay, I get you. Yes, Sephi, who was sitting on that little tree island. Okay. So sorry, because you didn't see her afterwards, did you?
We didn't see her afterwards. No. She said,
Come see me after.
Yeah, come see to Marcus. Come see me after. I'll be at the. I think she said I'll be at the cat and the custard pot. But
yeah.
Obviously, I don't think she was there
Yep.
last night.
Or if she was, Serge was unconscious. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can't remember everything? It's
Yeah.
cool.
Bit
All right.
stressed.
So,
Look, about Marcus and just everyone. Look, I think we just have to be careful, okay? For the time being, we can't trust anyone in this town, in this place. At least not yet. There
Why
was
not?
someone who I think helped us last night.
He's nice. His help is nice.
Sometimes people give help because they want something more from you in return. And I think it was probably fine. I think it was probably came from maybe a genuinely good place, but I went to speak to her and I said thank you, and she noticed how magical we were and started talking about how useful that would be and things, and
He's like
Useful.
Sikros?
I'm not taking that risk.
He's no. Cam's friends is special, but no more Sikros.
No. Or anyone like him. So I'm not. We'll go find this friend Marcus mentioned. We'll
His
find some
guitar.
more flowers. We'll go find the guitar.
His friend, his flowers, his cell, his busy day. He's good.
Yeah, we'll go do
He's
some stuff.
explore.
We need to eat good breakfast, but we stick together and we trust each
His
other.
friends.
We trust our friends. And Cam, do you trust me?
Yes.
I need you to throw those aubergines away.
He's He's thrilled. He's smush.
Okay.
And just holds up this like horrible accidental baba ganoush. Just like
Accidental baba ganoush. What a shame.
Oh, that's my drag name right there. I feel.
Hi, I'm Baby Ganesh.
Okay, well, you head down. It's one of those things where there is music, but they're just not opening the doors quite to the public yet because they let the people that have stayed over have like quite a breakfast with a little bit of light music. A little bit of light music.
Are they still playing the spoons?
The spoons person has been evacuated. It's just the
Just they wear tiny fucking hot pants and they just got this one like red welt on their leg and their hand is like fucking blistered and calloused. Just like
what can I say? I love the spoons. It is just.
This is not the first spoon bard you put in front of us, Lydia. This is the third. This is the third spoons bard that you put in front of us. I just need to point that out.
It is though the same elven woman from last night, just lightly like on her own, playing a little bit of very gentle. Not a song in particular, just improvising a little bit of lute music. And there, Cliff kind of gives you a wave and indicates to a table where there is already like a platter of food out for you. And you sit down and, you know, he said there'll be some bread and coffee for you in the morning, but this bread is filled with fruit and cinnamon, and there is a kind of clay pot of marmalade and a lot of butter to spread on it. And Kath comes up and essentially lists all the different kinds of teas that you can have, or would you like coffee, or what would you like? There's also Roddy if you want some kind of pomegranate cider first thing in the morning. She sort of.
Yeah, that's a real Wicked Game crew move, not necessarily a character move.
I think. Can we have a pot of tea for the table?
Aye, of course you can. Would you like jasmine, oolong, lapsang souchong?
He's so long.
All right, I'll get some lapsang. It's all right. She disappears off. Comes back a little bit later with a big pot and puts it down with all the trappings and so on. And sort of busies herself, and the doors begin to open, after a little bit, and people stream in, and you have a nice breakfast. There's also bits of fruit and various different things to kind of snack on, in case you wanted to fill that bag up with plums or something now.
So what have we got in the bag right now? Do we need to get a mini notebook, which is just our bag?
I will put something together for us. For now, I might just throw it all in my inventory. So
that's fine, but I have the carpet.
You have the carpet bag.
Especially given how heavy it probably is right now.
Yeah.
We're also taking one of the robes, so Serge has a change of robes.
Yeah.
So that he can freely dive into the water at will, and we can just swap it out.
Excellent.
This robe is crisp and white, not like the kind of creamy one that you had before.
Deep and crisp. And
Serge absolutely will not be having coffee, because that will be the seventh circle of hell right there. I'm not gonna lie. I think Serge will grab a few bits of fruit and he's just gonna sort of pop out. I'm just gonna sort of pop out the front door, just have a little look around for first of all the gondola, make sure the gondola is in good shape.
The policeman's still there.
Yeah, exactly. And notice I said good shape. That's positive affirmation of it actually being there. And then check for the guitar and stuff as well if possible.
Okay. The gondola, you don't need to roll for the gondola. The gondola looks fine. It's the one rule of Arroway Haven is you don't steal gondolas under no circumstances. Do you steal gondolas?
Sorry, did you know all crimes are sort of rules that...
It is the one thing. First of all,
Interesting.
you don't...
It's like a cultural
thief
no-no, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't steal from another thief. You don't steal from a gondola.
Yeah.
But the guitar isn't in the bottom of the gondola anymore.
Right, okay. Can I just have I'm just going to sort of pop back and say, the guitar is not there. I'm just going to go check if I can find it.
Just be safe.
Yeah. And I'm going to sort of like run out and dive in and just have a little bit of a... I think, can I check... Can I make some sort of check to see whether I could get an understanding of like the tidal kind of shifts of... Is this tidal river or is it not?
Roll nature.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you advantage because it's wet nature.
And as am I. Thank you ever so much. So the first was a 14. Nature is shit. Plus 0. Second was a 12, so 14.
Why did you... We need to... Well, I'm not sure why you've got no nature. So 14 is the highest?
Yeah.
Okay. It is certainly looking... From where it was, what you remember yesterday, where the water was right up by the lip of where the pavement started, it's now much lower. You can see the stairs that kind of walk up to the little square area where you had the fight. And it is, so yeah, it's affected by the tide, but there isn't like waves here.
Okay.
The waves are broken, but the tide does go up and down.
So with that in mind, is there like a direction that I can tell the tide has sort of like gone out?
If it was going to get dragged anywhere, that's true. If it was going to get dragged anywhere, it would have been pulled further out, like north essentially, but sort of northeast towards the ocean. Jesus, words, Lydia.
Can I just spend like 10 minutes or so just sort of like swimming up that sort of area and just I really want to find this guitar for my my friend Marcus.
Yeah.
When he comes.
Roll invest. It's perception. Roll perception.
Perception. Okay, cool. That was a 15.
You.
It's not enough. I will just cry.
Yeah, Lydia.
I'm heavily aware of it.
We're 3 sessions in and we're already going to blackmail you emotionally. Don't give us that fucking guitar, Lydia.
Here's the thing. Bearing in mind your all the questions that you asked beforehand about understanding where the tide went before, I think 15's fairly good, and it doesn't take 10 minutes, but you just push it a little bit further and look for a little bit longer, and you find it like pressed up against somebody's house essentially, and you almost swim straight past it, and there it is, but it is not really looking in good shape. One of the strings is broken, and the wood it looks a bit warped from spending a whole night underwater. But there it is, and it's unmistakably his. It was, as the wood had been stained a purpley kind of color, and so it is unmistakably his guitar.
Serge immediately starts crying a little bit when he realizes that it's broken. And kind of, yeah, it's a good job because he's underwater, but just kind of like starts.
There's a song in that.
I'm walking on the sand. Oh god. And he's just gonna sort of keep dragging he's gonna bring the guitar with him and
drag it, because I don't think that'll improve.
He's gonna bring the guitar back and sort of like dry off a little bit. He says, I'm going to dry off by shape water. I'm just taking the water off.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to dry off by shaking like a dog. squeegee it off. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sort of like as I leave the water, I'm just gonna shape water to have it kind of run off me, and I'm gonna come back and sort of say like, I'm not gonna say anything. I think I just sort of like look, kind of.
Give it here, and I'll sit with it over breakfast, just looking at it and casting mending.
Here's what I'm going to say, because mending is an excellent cantrip. However, it's a guitar, so the mending will fix the string, and where the wood had really warped and pulled apart, it will press it back down. But this guitar will sound horrible until you get somebody who knows guitars to look at it.
Okay.
And in fact, I'll say this because Nyx has really good passive perception. While you're working on it, because you said you take a little bit of time with it, while you're working on it, you do see that elven lutist, like, because she's not singing, so she's just playing, and she's sort of like watching you a little bit, just sort of interested in what you're doing. Not I mean, a bit judgmental because it's an elf, but not like.
We're all judgmental. That's fine.
But not like annoyed with you or anything. Just like, oh look, she's she's not an expert, kind of thing.
Okay, I didn't know if she was looking like, hey, I know whose loot that is, and that's not yours. Like,
not that you can see from where you are.
I'm working on it like it's a person. Like, right, so I just do this, and yeah, okay.
Just kind of sort of like watching over your shoulder, kind of.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do too much. I don't really know. I don't really know how these things work.
He's fixed.
Let me see. Let me just. Have I fixed it? Like, I think the strings are fixed. The wood's not warped anymore.
He's fixed.
Play it. Let's see. Just so we know.
Rang.
Oh, is it meant to sound like that?
Yeah, like the wood. Even you hear like a buzz that comes from the strings on the frets. And I'll say.
This is the B movie now.
I just love the fact you had a Barry B.
Do you want to fuck?
I just love that Tom has a fucking Barry B. Benson impression just in the chamber
Ready
at
to
any
go.
given fucking moment. Just like, oh, I'm sorry, did you say B? Barry B. Benson.
Oh god. Okay.
Maybe.
No, thank you so much. I think it's better.
The elf like approaches and goes, well, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
It's just you're playing. You just played a guitar in the middle of like my set, so I just thought that I would stop and introduce myself.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping
Listen,
your set
I'm really
for
sorry.
us.
Well, it's quite all right. What's this whole deal then?
He's breakfast.
Well,
Lovely, absolutely lovely. With
listen,
this,
I'm really sorry. A friend of ours left his guitar in our care, and we dropped it in a river, and now I think it's
no.
broken. I don't want to. I don't want to give it back to him when it's broken, because it'll be broken, and he knows that we've broken it, and
no, that's quite fine. Put it back in.
I just
No.
feel really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I got okay. Well, I am good with some stringed instruments. I'm not really an artisan though, but if you really want to get it fixed, I could probably put you in touch with someone. But yes,
Please.
no, that's quite fine. Anything to help the community. So my friend is called Akri. He teaches guitar actually, but he's quite good at sort of, you know, he's the tools to make them and stuff as well. So he does a little bit of, you know, he's got like a, to those who know, he would help out with things like this. Do you know the city well?
No, we got here yesterday, and then we got attacked, and I was asleep for quite a long time, and now I'm back, and I just found the guitar, and it was broken in the river, and I feel really bad.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. That's enough. Fine. Terribly sorry that you've had a tough time. Well, yes. Well, he's just sort of, I think 4 or 5 streets over. If you go more, if you sort of from here, I guess it's actually kind of west and a little north, straight over, and he does have a door knocker that is some horns. It's really in poor taste, but his name is Akri Kyrios.
Akri Kyrios.
Yes,
right.
and you can say that I sent you if you like. My name's Katrina.
Katrina.
Mhm.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Katrina. I'm Serge. Thank you so much for your help.
No problems.
Really.
No problem at all.
And listen, I'm really sorry for interrupting you. Your music is lovely. I've only ever heard like 2 people play, and you're at least like one of the best, like by far. So like,
Well, it's always
really
lovely to speak to the fans.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, good day to you. I do have to just sort of, you know, being in-house is at this establishment is quite a, it's quite
an
a job.
honor.
Yeah, it's quite, yes. So I do need to make sure that I keep doing that, if you don't mind. But good
Alright.
day to you.
Well, thank
Good
you so
luck
much.
with the Cree.
Thank you.
Mhm.
As she
She's
walks
sort of-
away, I do that
Glides away.
full
yeah.
on kind of. Well, she was nice. She was lovely.
He has Serge's in-house. Cam is in-house. Nix is in-house. Is no?
Yeah, I guess I guess it's like one of the rules here. You can't play music in somewhere when you unless you're told you can, or
He's
something.
like two dogs on one bed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
vampire.
what? 2 dogs on one?
Yes,
What's
these-
skirt straight across?
you can't have two. You can't have 2 dogs on one bed.
Video. Surely you've watched that video, right? 2 dogs, 1 bed. Surely.
I'm doubting it, but just while everything's been happening, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for Remy in case she's here.
Remy, the
Because,
fucking rat.
Roll perception, please.
she's still just sat in the corner in the dark. That's not great. That's 10.
Just for a second, you think you
Just
see her, and then you
absolutely
realise
fucked.
it's just a coat on a coat hanger.
It's just a shadowy corner.
It's just like a hooded cape, and you're like, oh, so mysterious. No, it's just the coat hanger. No, you don't see her. So you have eaten a large breakfast, and you've drunk a lot of lapsang souchong tea, smoky.
He's so long.
And all you've got on the docket today is going to find a Cree who is about 5 streets away to the west.
He has flowers, he has park, he has Marcos, he has guitar, he has sail, his busy day.
Busy day, yes.
Lydia, sorry, what was the session musician called? Not session musician.
Katrina.
You know what I mean. Katrina, thank you.
Sorry, the in-house, she was called Katrina.
Session musician, Tom. Fucking, let's go.
You
I
bastard.
beg your pardon, I'm not a session musician.
Savage. Savage.
Do you think maybe, like, I mean, obviously, you know, super glad that we're here and whatnot, but we didn't really talk about what we'd do when we got here.
Yeah.
Like, what did you want to do?
Well,
Can't see flowers.
we'll find. We can see the flowers.
He's can't see flowers, and he's out of way. He's nice people. He's could be safe. He's safer. He's better. Here, together, he's better.
It's definitely better.
We need to find a
Definitely
way
better.
to make. We're gonna need to get jobs or something. Someone mentioned something about a steward's hall. Maybe that's the place to go. You know, maybe we can go there and just say we need a job, and they'll just give us a job.
He's
Okay.
He's wonderful.
Oh, Cam, I had a thought actually. You love the flowers, right?
Yes.
And the gondola that we have now.
He's okay.
What if you could give people tours of all the greatest spots where there's flowers in the city?
Cam would have to find them.
Yes, of course, you've got to find them, but once you found them, then you could show them to people.
Cam, his flowers, he's for everyone.
Yes, but you'd know about them, and you know where the best ones are.
I don't.
Not yet, but you gotta learn. But
we go see Stuart.
Stuart Hall.
Yes.
Such a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. Well, mate. Okay. So
Please call me Stuart. Mr. Hall was my father. I love that joke far too much. It's not even funny.
Well, okay. So, do you want to go see if we get this guitar fixed today, sir?
His guitar, his cell.
Sell.
Yes, his.
thanks to
What?
cell.
His.
Okay,
His.
I mean,
his
maybe,
guitar.
like-
his cell. His flowers.
Flowers.
His dinner.
We need, but we need to go find Marcus's friend.
His friend. His guitar. His cell. His flowers. His dinner. His friend.
So I see. You're saying we do it in that order.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I love you so much, Nikki, and I love Cam, but like trying to follow a conversation of Cam's is like it's like
Doing 6
It's like
simultaneous Sudokus.
it's like playing Cluedo when you were meant to play Monopoly. Like it's
Yeah.
it's amazing. I love it.
It's a challenge, and by design. He's not.
Yeah.
Let's say this. Chamomile, not the best of communicators.
Yes, that's okay.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Yes, he's not really.
And I love it. And
Yeah,
I love
no,
it.
I know.
I think like I'd love to get this fixed, but I don't think we have that much money, and I personally think it'd be better to get some money so that we can like eat and stuff before we can do the guitar. Like obviously I want to make sure that the guitar is fixed for when Marcus comes back, but
well, maybe we should go to the where did Marcus's friend say to meet her?
at the
The
what-
Cat and the Custard Pot.
Oh,
where
it
you
wasn't
are.
the Cat and the
It was
Custard. Oh, it
here,
was here. Sorry, I thought it was at the other place.
so it's
Ah.
here. So maybe like in the, it doesn't look very busy right now. Like it looks like we might have a day to spend,
Okay.
and then we can come back and see if she's here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we may as well explore the city, and we may as well go find this this guitar man. If nothing more, then he'll know where we can sell our stuff, possibly.
Yeah. Well, should we do that? Because I mean, Cassandra, no,
Katrina.
Katrina, Katrina said that it wasn't that far, so maybe we go and do that, and then like I'd like to see if we can get a job. Like, I haven't done much for the past little while. Like, I'd quite like to do something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We need.
Like-
Yeah, we do need jobs. Okay. But yeah, we just need to find a way to make money. Let's.
Shall we go to meet this Akri first, and then
Yeah,
and then we'll
let's go there. Let's get Marcus's guitar fixed.
all right. So she said, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Do we
Yes.
still have the rooms?
We paid for one night.
Shall we maybe just like pay for one more? Just how much was it?
3 gold. It's so expensive.
Jeebus.
And we all stayed in one
Um,
room.
3 gold for one room.
Well, we paid for 3 separate rooms, but we didn't want to be separated from you, so we all stayed in one room.
I mean, that's really nice, and I agree with it. But that made my arsehole go a little bit.
Yeah.
Today. Huh?
He's bottle.
All right. Well, maybe we go. It was lovely
We'll
enough,
come
but-
back here. We'll get another room. Look, we've got enough to pay for another night.
He's we sell.
We're gonna sell stuff. Although not a lot because
Here's the aubergine.
Yeah. Enough for a couple of aubergines, and then
Yeah.
that's the lot.
yeah.
All right. Can I direct us to where I think Akri's house is?
Yes. You step out of the Cat and the Custard Pot, and the first thing that you notice is that there is the city crier is out
He's
on
sad?
their own gondola. Out on their own gondola with a bell, and rings out and shouts, Sylvia de Chaos placed as pro-council as vote of no confidence is passed. Mogul Saver Bar is now the pro-council. Ding dong, ding dong. And then crime finally on the fall. Ding dong, ding dong. And then the last one is body of famous courtesan Vivismo found dead, foul play suspected, ding dong, and then kind of cycles round and gets like sailed on, drifted on.
This
I don't
sad
Very
man with a bell
good.
being ridden like a horse. It's fucking what a terrible existence. No wonder he's crying.
No. I brushed past it before. I will do it again, Nikki. And you get into your gondola. And I'm assuming what we've got is Cam with the oar and or pole and oar and Serge at the front trying to kind of go, we'll go here and then we'll go here kind of thing. Can I have
sort of clutching
the front? Yeah. Can we have a survival check from Serge?
Oh,
No, not
hell.
survival, not survival. Let's do investigation. I think it's an intelligence check rather than a wisdom.
Okay. Oh, that was an 18, so unnatural 20. The dirtiest 20.
Daniel Bedingfield, is it?
Daniel Bedingfield.
That Daniel makes a showing at our games.
I also love the fact that I'm guaranteed no one knows what the fuck. It fully stemmed from the fact that we were calling a natural 20
And Natasha Bedingfield.
a Natasha because Natasha, and then a non-natural 20 is a Daniel Bedingfield. There you go. That's the context.
It's not even a good joke. Anyway,
It's not a joke. It's the truth, Lydia. The truth.
you wind your way through the streets, and it's not a direct route there. It takes a little bit of time, and then eventually you find it's not a street that's actually on a canal, but you see down a paved street some horns sticking out, some completely impractical horns sticking out of the front of a door, and you're like, horns, I remember there was horns on the front.
Okay.
And they are like black horns, like going out the front. They don't do anything, they're just adornment.
Okay, cool. Oh, is it? I think he's there.
He's just gonna jam the barge pole into the pump.
Yeah, you into a screaming hole apparently, and just park and step up onto the
Fast and Furious, jam it, and we swing round.
Griff, yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
just a guy with 7 triangles on the edge of the edge of the canal. Ding 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 ding.
You approach the door.
Yeah. Get the knockers out.
You hear a voice from inside say, "Come in."
You be careful, Lydia.
Marcus, who?
I push the door. Push on the door. Does it push
Yeah.
open? Or okay.
I
yeah.
mean, if you do, yeah, it pushes open, and
Hello?
the inside is strangely dark. The shutters are closed on the window, and there's candlelight, and you just see a slim, kind of not quite petite, but definitely slender man, a tiefling with horns that go back, and dark hair that's just over one eye, and a dark coat with he's clearly incredibly hot. He's not hot, but warm.
Lydia, at a certain point, you can just ask me and Michelle to leave if you just want to just feed all of these people to Tom. If it's absolutely fine.
This guy's
Monster
got
Hearts who?
pale skin, and he's just, there's a glimmer of fop sweat from just wanting to wear a trench coat so badly in tropical heat, and he's there with a guitar in his hand, and he just looks up and goes, "Who are you?"
Yes, so spooky.
Hi. Hi. My name is Serge. Katrina sent me here. I have a guitar that's a little bit worse for wear. I was wondering if you could
I
help.
suppose you got on Katrina's bad side. She hates me. She keeps telling everyone that I am a loser, and then she sends them my way. It's kind of like a little gag of hers. I don't know what you did.
She said that you were amazing.
Sarcastically, I imagine.
Fuck.
Well, I don't think so, but it could be. I
She's
was wondering
been
if-
bad mouthing me forever. Come in,
Oh.
whatever it is. Come in. Shut the door. It's very bright.
Okay.
Agree.
Do you think you can help me with this? And I kind of hand out the guitar.
He doesn't like. He goes to touch it and then recoils back and indicates for you to put it down on the counter. And
Six
begins
drinks.
to like.
I'm a bassist.
He like pushes up his trench coat sleeves and just pulls back the bit of hair a little bit to like look at it for a while and goes, water damage. Very common.
Oh,
Fair.
Is it yours?
no, it's a friend of mine's, but he gave it to us, and I accidentally dropped it, and I was just wondering whether you could help me because I want him to have it good as new when he comes back.
Could I ask you a direct question?
Sure.
Did you steal this from Marcus?
You know Marcus?
Marcus hates me, but we're good friends.
Fuck.
I love him so much.
I've met this guy. I know this guy. I know this guy intimately.
This
Fuck
was
this
all
guy.
of us when we were teenagers. What do you mean you know this guy? This was all of us. Oh God.
Oh my
He hates me, but we're best friends.
We're good friends.
shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
We better get
Jesus.
his fucking name before the episode ends.
I love him and I hate him at the same time. He's incredible. Okay. Yeah, we met the other day, and he's. I think he's a really great guy, and he gave me this to keep safe, and I needed to.
Roll deception. Roll deception. I know you're not being maliciously deceptive, but you are telling a little fib, aren't you? Oh, good God.
He hates me, but we're
that
good.
was a 4 plus 5 is a 9.
Oh God. Oh God. Marcus would never give this piece away. I can only assume that that you stole it from him, or he.
I promise you, I didn't steal it. We took him. We met him on the road outside of Arroway Haven, and we saved him from a swamp. His traveling companions had died. We saved him from these stinky babies, and then we brought him back, and he told us to take him to the palace, and then he went in, and there was someone there that he knew who told us to leave, and then when we were leaving, he'd left his guitar, and I said to him in my head, like, be safe, we'll meet you back here, and then he stopped talking to me, and I don't know where he is, but I need to keep this safe. I need to keep it safe. I need to make sure that it's it's good for him because if I don't, then he knows that he'll know that I'm not someone he wants to be friends with, and I can't have that.
He just sort of stands. He shifts a little bit and is listening to what you're saying, and he like turns away for a second and says, "Right, well, fixing guitar seems like the right thing to do. I can do that. It's the least I could do for Marcus."
Thank you.
It's quite all right.
Sorry, Malloy just went.
No, I'll do this. No charge.
Thank you.
No,
Just
No charge. Thank you.
no charge. Are you sure?
yeah, no, it's fine. I can. It seems like a good thing to do. Seems like the right thing to do.
Every emotional moment this entire fucking campaign is going to be punctuated by Malloy sticking his head in front.
He's been scratching at the door this whole fucking time, and now he's come to like really hammer at home that he wants to not be.
It's minimal effort, maximum effect. Like
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He absolutely does. Serge sort of like has tears in his eyes still, but like kind of smiles and says, "Thank you."
He's got like a single tear running down the eye that you can see.
Eyeliner, just.
all the eyeliner.
I'm just rubbing Serge's back.
The least waterproof eyeliner, just for
Deliberately.
this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you know maybe where I can find him when it's fixed, so I can give it back to him?
He used to live in the Pale Manor, but of course... Sorry, I think I got the real wrong end of the stick from the story that you just told me. You said...
Can you, sorry. Hi, I'm Nix. Can you just give us a second?
Yeah, no problem. He walks back around the counter.
Yeah, no problem. I know you hate me already. It's fine.
He's going to go and write in his journal. They hate it.
Serge.
I know. I know. I just don't... It's not fair. Like... I didn't even get to say goodbye. Like...
I know. Look. We've been through a lot. And I don't know if it's going to get any easier, but we'll get through all of this together. I promise you that. We did everything we could. We just have to survive right now. I'm sorry.
No, I get it.
We'll fix his guitar for him. And we'll find out what happened. But... Hey, he got to go home. We did that. You did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Group hug.
Group hug.
Group hug.
Group. He's hug. He's just got big arms around the both of you.
Yeah.
He's.
Um,
Did this gentleman give us his name?
yeah, his name's Akri.
Oh,
Akri
yeah.
Brios.
Is he standing in the corner just like looking at us like, I know you hate me?
Yeah, he's like off to one side, like kind of trying to look busy, but just like looking at you guys hugging, like.
Would you like to hug too? Actually, no, I don't want to hug you. I'm sorry. No.
He's young.
Cam will hug you. I do not want to. Thank you.
He's
Nothing personal.
young.
Cam's gonna hug him.
I don't usually touch people. Okay. And just allows himself to be drawn in to a hug, which he doesn't overly reciprocate. But
That's
I
okay.
think perhaps anyone with a passive perception might just see his hands that are sort of pinned to his side, just about.
It's not a Wolfgang hug. It's just more of like a gentle shepherding of like support. He's young.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll get on with this unless there's anything else that you wanted to talk to me about.
Because we have things to sell.
Oh yes, we have
His market.
We have some weapons to sell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if you go immediately left from here and then right, there on that street there are a couple of shops that buy second-hand weaponry.
Okay.
His thanks.
I'm afraid I don't know anyone around here. I'm not into community or things like that. But
He's okay. Maybe you make friends.
I do try.
He's okay. He's can be friend.
I can tell you right now, we definitely don't hate you.
He's no.
Promise.
You'd know if we hated you.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've definitely got like loads of work to do. So,
Do you think Marcus would be okay if I held onto it for him until he gets it back?
Marcus was the most generous person I think I've ever known, and
He's so shy.
He was.
he used to say that, didn't he? A lot.
He's so shy.
He would want you or anyone to benefit from things that he had, but don't leave it lying around. Play it. Do you play?
I don't, but he spoke to me about writing songs and how much joy it can bring people. I'd love to try.
Maybe when this is fixed, we can talk about teaching you to play.
Oh, sure.
I'm not a very good teacher, but I do teach sometimes.
Well, that'd be grand. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right.
Well, when do you want me to come by?
I think looking at the wood, it will need to be pressed for at least a day, and I'll play it after a day and see what's kind of noise it's making, and if it may need an additional day. But come back tomorrow and I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll be back. All right.
You step back out into the sunshine. I think we'll call it there, guys. Right? And go and you can sell your stuff next time and get on with your to-do list for the day.
Yeah.
But we did what we needed to do for what we would have done on Wednesday. So
yes. Thank you very much for joining us again.
Thank you.
To all of the new people who have been watching, if you enjoyed it, give us a follow. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just going to run through the list of the ones that happened on Wednesday and today. So we normally stream at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, 7 p.m. on a Saturday, and 11 a.m. on a Saturday. We do this game is normally on a Wednesday. We do Side Quest, which is on a Saturday. We are doing the finale of our 4-part Cyberpunk stream.
Yeah.
And the joy that everyone's talking about Monster Hearts in chat, because in February, Side Quest will be Monster Hearts 2, DM'd by none other than Michelle.
I'm so excited, guys.
We're doing Monster Hearts 2 in February.
This will be the second time I've ever DM'd anything.
And it's a different game. Monster Hearts in February. So Side Quest will be 4-part Monster Hearts thing. Also, we put it in the Discord earlier, but Lydia has done a song as Jupiter Knox from our Cyberpunk game, and is up on YouTube now. It is so genuinely incredible.
Yeah. It is incredible.
It is genuinely adorable. Please go and listen to it. Please
I'm
say
so shy.
nice things. Okay?
I'm so shy and everyone hates me.
So yeah.
Listen to it.
Thank you very much, Rooney, for subscribing. It's now 8 months, mental. For Rooney for a combined total of 500 bits over the past 6 days. Blues Funk, thanks for following. X-Tat UK, thanks for following. Spirit Studios, Zoe Garrion, thanks for following. Ash, thank you very much for resubscribing. Again, 8 months. Mental. Bum Holy, thank you very much for giving a sub to Player 5 UK. Andy, welcome. And Winter, our very own King of Ours, thank you very much for resubscribing as a tier 2. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We love
That's incredible.
We also, just very importantly, Michelle has been working really hard on a piece of art of late, and she's since put that on a t-shirt. It is the culmination of 3 decades of hard work, and it's definitely not just her redrawing a picture she drew when she was 10 and put it on a t-shirt. It's fucking hilarious.
Poignant, moving, disturbing.
I wept.
Incredible.
I wept.
I mean, lots of people did.
I was crying with laughter on the stream. It's fucking hilarious.
Go and get your Frudo Boggins.
It's just so fucking funny.
I just want to say it's I make such little. I'm selling it
So
as
she
cheap as
sells
I
it as
can.
cheap.
Selling it at the lowest price.
The lowest price I can.
Yeah.
With this company,
So
it's
she
dumb,
makes nothing.
fun. Nobody feel
It's
pressured
young,
by
it's
it.
dumb, and it's full of fun.
But if you want to jump in with the Frudo crew, we got t-shirts.
It's about. But yeah, we have a Discord. Thank you again to all of our mods. Thank you again to Lydia. This worked and went great, and we will be back again tomorrow with Dragon Age and the finale of Cyberpunk, and then again Wednesday for more of that good stuff. Don't forget, if you want and if you can, if you subscribe to us on Twitch, you can catch the VODs whenever you want. We upload them 6 days after they go live. So this and the one from Wednesday will go live Tuesday. We go Tuesday at midday, and the same for the side quest ones. They go live 6 days after.
Are we doing
YouTube.
a rerun on Sunday again?
I think so for this one. I don't think we will moving forwards, just because reruns are a bit confusing on Twitch. But what I plan to do is I'm going to download both of these, stitch them together, and rerun that on the Sunday. So if you miss some of Wednesday or like just want the whole experience, come join us.
Yeah.
But thanks very much, Lydia.
Yeah, thanks for making us cry again, Lydia.
And thanks, Michelle, for all this
Do
beautiful
what I
art.
can.
Look at this guy.
Ready up.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.